Live wherever you may be watching from, wherever you are. This is the SSSL Craziest Baseball League on the internet. I'm Alec Rome. Welcome back to game day number 13 here out of 22. The playoff race starting to heat up in this league. We had some amazing games on our last game day that ended up getting split between two game days. We had a 33-run combined game. We've had a extra innings game. Couple games that went real close, some late pushes from some teams, and also every home team won, and 3 of the 3-8 teams, all of them really, hopped to 4-8. They got the wins. So we have 5 teams at 4-8, and of course, let's just take a look at those standings. Rip it off. Rip the Band-Aid off right now. Wario Muscles are top of the league. They're at 9-3 with the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Birdo Bows being the number 1 determiner. And then, but those two both are going to have that first round bye spot. Daisy Flowers dropping one of the Yoshi Eggs in a low scoring affair, 5-4. But Daisy Flowers were real close to having a chance to tying that game. Bases were loaded, ended up lining out to Yoshi at short to end the game. They should still be fine for a playoff spot this year, but they need to do a little bit of work, especially later on in the season when they face the Birdo Bows and the Wario Muscles again. They're going to need to do some work and hopefully split that head-to-head series to get a chance to hop above them. Mario Fireballs, they lost one as well. They were among the teams that lost. They lost to Peach at the Garden in a big one, 13-9. So that knocks them down a peg a little bit. They're tied with the Bowser Jr. Rookies, but again, they had the run differential and head-to-head tiebreaker. It's not denoted there because it doesn't really matter. Bowser Jr. Rookies, they ended up having a loss in the last game day as well to DK. 7-3. DK pretty much had control of that game for most of it. Bowser Jr. maybe they had like a late push in that game towards the end, but otherwise DK getting another victory. Meanwhile, the Diddy Monkeys there at 6-6. They're just below the Luigi Knights due to the head-to-head. Luigi Knights had that 4-run top of the 7th in their first match. Like I said, that was in game day number 11, so those two are tied, but I expect that to shift a little bit here and there. But the Diddy Monkeys with that huge victory over the Spitballs as well, coming back down 7-1. Then the Bowser Monsters. They are at 4-8. They have just been having a lot of trouble. They made a late push against Wario, but could not get it done. They hope to beat DK today. They need to beat DK today if they want to even keep this journey alive. Because if DK wins, not only does that help with the record part of it, but then you get that head-to-head tiebreaker thing out of the way. They would split the season series. Run differential is going to come into play. That's a huge step that the DK Wilds could take. Meanwhile, further down, Yoshi and Peach both won. Yoshi getting a nice victory over Daisy. Big upset victory, 5-4, as I mentioned. And Peach with the upset over Mario. Both those teams are at 4-8, looking to continue to climb up the rankings. Waluigi Spitballs, they losing that heartbreaker could really put them at a low percentage chance of making the playoffs. They have the worst run differential in the league. They are going to need a doctor. Got to call somebody to save their season, resuscitate their chances of going to the playoff. Well, that's the standings. Don't have 3 stars for you yet from the last game day. Hopefully I'll have them maybe halfway through the stream. I might do a little work when we go on break, but it takes a lot to get these the stuff together. I got all our stats from last week, and there's going to be some interesting things you're going to find out tonight about all these teams. Some definite changes, as I had mentioned. King K. Rool with that 5-home-run game. Now atop the league in both home runs with 17 and RBIs, even beating out Funky Kong. He has 44. Funky Kong has 36. So, and then he's also the hit leader, taking over that title from Blue Dry Bones. What a stratospheric rise that King K. Rool has been on since game day number 1. Went bad game day number 1, but since then has just been on top of it, and they have been mowing teams down. Trevor, that Flowers loss, says that was a real heartbreaker. It was a heartbreaker. That was tough for the Daisy Flowers, but they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine, but you would like to see them rebound and get a nice victory tonight, and it's not going to be easy. They played a team tonight that ended up having to walk off and extra innings at the Playroom tonight. We're at the Cruiser for game number 4. Let's take a look at those games, by the way. Here are tonight's matchups. Diddy Monkeys starting off here in the Garden. Peach Monarchs, what have I said? They've won 3 of their 4 games here in the Garden. They got a very big victory. Like I said, teams saving their seasons out here. During the last game day, they faced Diddy. Diddy won 5-1 last time, and both these teams are looking for 2 in a row. Going to be interesting there. Then the DK Wilds. This is a full game day, by the way, folks. We're playing all 6 tonight. All 6. We're running through all of them, folks. So strap in, get some snacks. Make sure you lock in, get whatever you need, because we're playing baseball. Playing 6 games tonight. DK Wilds will be at the Bowser Monsters. DK on a huge 3-game win streak, thanks to beating Wario, and then last week ended up getting that nice win, pretty much controlling the game against Bowser Jr., 7-3. Now if they can beat Bowser, that would be an absolutely giant step for them. But Bowser on the road won at 12-6. Bowser at home this year, that's something I want to check real quick, because they might have one of the worst home records in the league. They're 2-3 at home. The only teams that are worse, basically Yoshi Eggs, having played another home game last night, are 2-5, but that is, again, pretty close. I can't really see any other teams that have anything worse, so they're among the worst in the league at home. So no guarantee that they're going to get this done tonight. The DK Wilds have been looking hot. Yoshi Eggs at the Mario Fireballs. Again, the Yoshi Eggs have been doing better, and we talked about the Mario Fireballs being able to put big runs on teams, and they were able to still put 9 up in a loss, but the Yoshi Eggs have not allowed more than 6 runs since game week number 8, and they only won that last one the Mario Fireballs did 5-4. I would say when this Yoshi Eggs team was a little bit worse, so a challenge for them tonight at home. They got to get it done. Bowser Jr. Rookies of the Daisy Flowers at our primetime spot there in the 4th game. Bowser Jr., they're 2-4 on the road. They need to find a way to counter that and counter that last loss. This section of the schedule, Caden has said, has really been difficult for them. And Daisy won on a walk-off last time. Daisy, very difficult to beat at home. I think they only have maybe 1 loss this year. That was to Wario at home. Otherwise, Daisy Flowers is 6-1 at the Cruiser. Wario Muscles at Luigi Knights. Remember that one? Game day number 2. Wario Muscles lost 4-2 off of a Dark Bones triple and then a Luigi single to bring him home. They're going to need to win this one. They would like to win it to keep on top of the league. But, again, they're the number 1 seed. They're comfy. Luigi Knights could pull off a nice little upset and knock off Wario here, just like DK did. I mean, DK did it 2 weeks ago on game day number 12. They'd be winning 3 of 4 if they did that. Finally, the nightcap, it's Birdo at Waluigi. Birdo won 14-3 in the first matchup, and they're first in the league in slugging percentage now. Waluigi Spitballs, like I said, have that league worst run differential. Miguel Martinez on YouTube saying, "Hey, Alec, I've been enjoying this season. My time. Catch you live. Love your energy. Keep up the good stuff, brother." Thank you very much, Miguel. I appreciate that. I am so glad that you're enjoying things here in the Triple SL. And you know what? It's just been fun baseball. I went to the Nebraska game today. Congrats to our Nebraska Cornhuskers. And for those of you who do not know, most of us in this area are from Nebraska, in the Nebraska area. And they won the Big Ten tournament today. Top of the 9th, double. Thanks to Gabe Swanson, I want to say, that brought it home. And Josh Caron had his 6th home run of the tournament. And so real baseball, it's kind of, you know what? When you go watch real baseball, even though it was a very exciting game, you're like, wow. Not everybody, there's no like 18 hits or 5 home run games here. No, it's a little bit more realistic, folks. Here we go with the lineups in game number 1. It's Diddy at Peach. Diddy's team, they ain't changed anything, folks. It is the same for them. Diddy's pitching again. This team overall in the ERA department, when we look at the stats and how they compare, hitting average, they're 7th. Slugging average, 6th. The ERA, they've been climbing up a little bit, 5.46 as a team, and really in the batting average is where they've been shining. They are just 0.001%, or 0.001 off of the Birdo Bows in opponent batting average allowed. So that really helps their chances today against the Peach Monarchs team that is only batting 446 as a team, good for 9th. Diddy in there for the Diddy Monkeys has been okay here and there. Does have 4 strikeouts, tied for 3rd in the league. Then for the Peach Monarchs, it's Jeff again on the mound for the 2nd night in a row. He pitched in the last affair against Mario, And going to look at basically how that one ended up, Jeff only got through an inning and a third and allowed 3. So not a great start. And Peach ended up actually having the best stretch of that game of any of their pitchers, which is surprising. She's been a little bit mid this year. So Peach getting that 3 and a third, really helping carry them and hold things on. Baby Peach allowed 2, but she did get him out of an inning. And Pink Yoshi came in to close and only allowed 1. Great close from Pink Yoshi. So definitely thinking Pink Yoshi has been kind of a closer this year, honestly, for this team. And really, if we look, I don't think he's pitched in a ton of games. When he has, he's really come up big. Pitched in 4 games, only pitched 6 innings, but 4 earned runs gives him a 4.67 ERA. That's not too bad in this league. Again, when we look at the league average ERA is about a 6.2. So that would be really nice if he can do the same thing again today against the Diddy Monkeys team that they went on a hot streak there at the end. You have King Boo, who finally found a home run, now his 6th of the season last time, and you also got Green Hammer Bro. So the Peach Monarchs are going to really have to lock it in, find some good pitching, and really match it with their offense. They put up their franchise record best 13 runs in a game against Mario. I think they'll need a similar effort today, and of course they're at home. They've won 3 out of their 4 games here. I think this is the environment they need to keep capitalizing on these games while they have them if they're looking to make a playoff spot. Miguel Martinez. Yeah, that's right. Top of the order for Diddy. Well, for both sides, really. Top of the order for both sides is a bit deadly. You know, the Dry Bones average 650 for the Peach Monarchs. So, tough stuff for both teams. They're going to have to lock it down. Let's see what happens in game number 1 out of 6 in our sextuple header, as I like to call it, here in the Triple SL. Let's get it on. Starting off with the away team, King Boo and the Diddy Monkeys. Good luck to both teams. Let's go. As I swing this around, and, King Boo, there's nobody has hit a homer in this ballpark this year. King Boo is not going to be the first either. He's going to ground out. That's tough. Tough for the Diddy Monkeys to start off this game. They really would have preferred to not do that and not have him hit like that. Red Koopa, meanwhile, batting .479, had some solid little sections there. And off the foot of Blue Critter. Error item in there as well. I think I'm calling that an error. That was a bit of a mess for Blue Critter. Normally, Blue Critter's had a very solid season. Miguel Martinez talking about my Berto Bows. That is true. That 2-3-4, man. They are the best in the league. Green Critter is, I think, 3rd in hits as well with 35. Those guys are just, that is a murderer's row in this league. That is for sure. Green Hammer Bro stepping up here in a nice spot for the Diddy Monkeys in the top of the first here. Got runners on first and second. Dave was able to get a single. This is a deep drive again. What did I say, folks? Singles turn into doubles. This could be the first one of the game. Red Koopa's getting home. That's the opening score, and so is Dave. Make it 2-0. Hammer Bro's digging for 3rd, and that's a bad throw. A triple for Hammer Bro, and it's 2-0. Look at this. It gets down. Let's really take a look at this. Gets into the corner. Peach, I've talked about, they have a little bit of trouble sometimes, but that was the issue. Blue Critter not being aware and getting caught with the ice. He's had a rough start here in the first couple at-bats. This is Yellow Yoshi, and this is strike number 1 for Yellow Yoshi. 17-42 for 405, and onto it. Green Hammer Bro does not choose to go home, though. Kind of was thinking Blue Critter was going to get to that, and I don't blame him. Hedged his bet, so it's runners on first and third. 1 out for Blue Yoshi, who is even a little bit better than his fellow Yoshi brethren. Batting .488, and he's going to continue to do it. Blue Yoshi has his 5th RBI of the year. Green Hammer Bro, plenty safe. It's 3-0. Diddy Monkeys putting on a nice little stretch here in the Triple SL in the opening inning. Miguel asking and Trevor saying, someone's going deep today. Finally, I can feel it. Nobody's hit a homer in this stadium, Miguel. Nobody. Not a single player. I'm wondering if it's even possible. We've had a couple close ones. Tiny Kong is going to get this past Pink Yoshi. Pow item. There's another one home. This could be an inside the Parker. Will Tiny go for home? No, she'll stay at third. Another triple. 5-0. What a start here for the Monkeys. Big stuff from them. It gets past Pink Yoshi. And on the Pow item with that, a perfectly rolled triple for Tiny Kong. And this is already in the Diddy Monkeys' hands, but folks, I mean, we haven't really seen them go on one of these crazy type games with a lot of runs. Paragoomba will grab that one for the second. This is a nice start, but they can have some skids too where they kind of slow down, and really Peach showed that they could hang with a team that can score at will. So not really out of it yet, but Jeff would really like to get this locked in. Blue Critter gets a little bit of reprieve there. Ball goes straight to him. But a nice top of the first for the Diddy Monkeys. They already put up 5. But watch out, folks. The Dry Bones like to get on base a lot. They're among the league's best. Both of them even improved their average. 682 for Green Dry Bones, 698 for the regular one. Pink Yoshi improved his average just a little bit, but that one brings it back down. Good play, 6-3. So here is Green Dry Bones, gets jammed on inside, but again, his hit is so good. But nice hustle by Dixie Kong at center. I think that's going to be a major advantage for them today. This outfield is very solid, and the speed, honestly, I think, of the Kongs is going to benefit them a ton. But watch out for the ice. No, Tiny Kong's got it. That is 3 put down in order here for the Peach Monarchs. Not a great start. I think this is going to be a challenge for them today. And look at that, batted around the order. We're back to the top of it with King Boo. King Boo, though, really didn't do any damage for the Peach Monarchs, or for the Diddy Monkeys, rather, in the first inning. He grounded out. Everybody else did all the work. This is not going to... Oh, it's going to be a line out. There we go. Blue Critter back to form there at shortstop with the nice line drive grab on the hop. Miguel Martinez says, hard to hit home runs in the Garden, but great for base running. You're absolutely right, sir. That is what this is for. If you've got fast runners, they can really thrive here. And I'm really interested to see a couple teams like Daisy Flowers walk in here later on this season, I want to say. I think they have not played here yet. And they have some really fast runners as well. I think it benefits a team like them with speed. This is going to be a 6-4-3, so Diddy's going to end up not having anything in this inning. Nice job for the Peach Monarchs to get it wrapped up. After 1.5, it's 5-0. Blue Pianta, who has been improving. Like I said, I was a vocal Blue Pianta critic, but Blue Pianta has upped his average significantly. 619 now is his average, 26 for 42, including 2 homers. Now has 20 RBIs for this team. And I want to say a lot of those came last time as well, hitting these balls in the gap. So quickly now, you got a Blue Pianta who is really putting something together for this team. This is on the ground, though. Will it be a 6-4-3? No, just a 6-3. Advances the runner, so a runner on second in scoring position with 1 out for Blue Critter. Blue Critter does not have any home runs. He has 8. Counted 8 RBIs. The 0-1. This is over the plate. Pass. Yellow Yoshi will stay in front of Dixie Kong at will. Blue Pianta turns for home. Close plate. The plate. It is safe at the plate again. 5-1. That's the opening score. 5-1, the opening score. Nice hit there just past the nose of Yellow Yoshi. And that is going to be that. Miguel Martinez on YouTube. This is a good question, folks, because sometimes people that watch baseball, they don't know. And it's taken me a little bit of time. But when I say 6-4-3, that refers to the positions in which the ball went. There's a little map. You can look it up. Baseball position numbers, as Jeff will have a single there to advance Blue Critter to second. So nice 1 and 2 here for Peach, possibly. I know she hasn't been great this season, but the 6th spot is the shortstop. 4 is second base. 3 is first base. The pitcher's 1, the catcher's 2, third base is 5, and then left, center, and right are 7, 8, 9, respectively. And this is a infield fly to number 4. And that is my quick way of explaining the baseball numbers. 2 outs here because of the infield fly for Baby Peach, who did have a little bit of help last time, but she's not going to aid in giving this team any more scores. They just get 1, and strand 2. It's 5-1 with Green Hammer Bro due up. So here is Green Hammer Bro. I was going to look up something else just a moment ago, too. I forgot what I was going to look up or fix. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at the Peach game log because I'm curious as... This is a nice, it's a quick line drive. Nice job by Blue Pianta there. I was thinking about Blue Pianta and just in general, his overall average improvement. He had a 4-for-4 game, 3-for-4, and one of that would have been like maybe week, maybe 9 or something like that. 2-for-3. Yeah, I mean, the 2-for-3, 2-for-4. You can see how this average, and really it helped last week. Blue Pianta went 5-for-5 and 6 RBI. definitely putting him in the conversation for 3 stars of game day number 11, especially with that victory. That might put him number 2, honestly. I think that's solid. I'm going to think about that, folks. This is going to be out. Flying out for the second here. Diddy Monkeys not really finding too much here in the top of the third. 5-1. Tiny Kong had a great little hit, though. She had a triple, which brought home a couple. She has really been a solid point of this, a solid, dependable batter for this team. I need to start taking notes. I have a notebook here. I've literally had it here for the entire first half of the season. That's going to be a 4-3 to end the inning. So, Diddy Monkeys, after putting up a 5 spot, they put up 2 goose eggs. Peach Monarchs have their best part of the order due up here in a moment. Pink Yoshi and the Dry Bones, maybe they can find some momentum to get this close. They were down a couple runs to Mario, but they were able to hang out and keep pace with them and then charge past with a late little drive when we got to the final turn of the game. This is going to be a 4-3. Pink Yoshi 0 for 2 start the game. Brings up Green Dry Bones. This is going to get down in the left field. And King Boo, a little bit of an off throw there. 5-1, bottom of the third. Here's Dry Bones. Takes a strike. Gets in the gap. Look at that. Just like I said, runners on first and second. This is a fly ball here for King Boo. And King Boo, you know, he benefits from this stadium because he doesn't have feet, folks. So he can't skid on the ice like some of the other characters. Really key benefit of him being a ghost. And a king ghost is that he cannot slide on ice, folks. Takes a look at strike 2 here. Paragoomba in a tough spot. Really would like to see him get help. Banana ball here from Diddy Kong on the ground. It's going to be another ground out. Nice pitch from Diddy Kong to get it on the ground. He's getting a little bit tired, but he's had a solid affair. Only 1 run allowed. It's 5-1 as we head to the top of the fourth, and King Boo will be back again for a third try. He had a nice little maybe single or double earlier on. Maybe hoping he can add on to it, and Diddy Monkeys can get a little bit more comfort in their lead. It's a fine lead. It's 5-1. Dixie just past Blue Critter. It's close to him. I'm surprised he didn't try to dive for that. Unfortunate for him. And so we got a runner on first for King Boo. Jeff has had an okay start. I'm glad to see him still in this game. Top of the fourth are sticking with him for now. This is going to be on the ground, so King Boo has been struggling. 6-4-3 double play. King Boo, a little bit rough here in the garden. Bit neutralized by this defense and really just by the pitching. Jeff has been able to figure out King Boo, which some teams have not been able to do the same. Red Koopa on the ground just past Paragoomba. Keeps the inning alive. Jeff finally getting tired here, though. That will be it for him. Stretch that included 5 earned runs, but he was at least able to get him through 3 2/3. Brings up Peach, who had probably one of her best sections of the year last time. This is going to be just past the head of Paragoomba. Dave, another single for him. I think he's 2 for 2 or 2 for 3 today. Puts up Green Hammer, bro, and a big spot opportunity for them to maybe seal the game here. Fly ball deep to right field. Are they going to even get to this? Jeff is fast, but he's not fast enough. That gets down into right center field. A double for Green Hammer, bro. Make it 7-1. That is a big one. Now it brings up Yellow Yoshi, but that is a huge way to give them now a 6-run lead. That could be all she wrote. Again, this team, this exact same team, the Diddy Monkeys, came back from down 7-1 against Waluigi at home last game day. Maybe it's the Peach Monarchs time. That would be wild, too. Coming into this, Peach had an 8.56 ERA, but like I said, she performed pretty well. Paragoomba has missed a couple of these now. The inning remains alive here with runners on the corners for Blue Yoshi, who's hit pretty well today as well. But yeah, 8.56 ERA, not really what you were looking for out of Peach this year. Really hoping she could put it together and have something better. That's going to be another one. Another run allowed, 8-1. Diddy Monkeys starting off well here in our first game of 6. We got 11 of you in here, and I hope you stick around the entire night because we got a lot of great games, folks, including Bowser Jr. and, oh, Paragoomba. Buddy, lets in another one on the error. It's 9-1. It's off his glove that time. Difficult, and I normally think that Paragoomba is really not too bad at second base. I've given Paragoomba a lot more credit than I think that maybe we would have said of Paragoomba at that position. But, brother, not good from him right now. It's 9-1. Diddy Kong, he will grab that one because it's right at his face. That is that. Not great from Paragoomba in general, and not great from the Peach Monarchs. Peach coming in and allowing a couple. It is 9-1, but hey, you got Blue Critter. Could come up and get the inning started. He had a couple nice little dingers last time as well. Jeff came into the game with a 7.25 ERA. Again, this team's team ERA is just not really that great. Diddy Kong is on a nice little stretch here, but there's Blue Critter. That's going to make it a double at least. That is going to get to the wall. Dixie, though, is pretty fast. She is good, but Blue Critter's going for third, digging for third. Close play there, but he's frozen. Frozen, and Green Hammer Bro has to come over and cover Blue Critter with his third triple of the year. That is it for Diddy Kong. Solid effort from him, all things considered. Only one run allowed. Coming into this one, Diddy Kong probably pitched somewhere in the ballpark about 25 innings at a 5.88 ERA, so that's still an improved session from him. Past Blue Yoshi. Jeff is going to have an RBI, and they get one back here, 9-2. Good stuff from Jeff, only his 4th RBI of the season. Good stuff from Jeff there. Brings up Peach. 293 is her average. Only one double this year out of her 12 hits. Nothing else past that, but maybe today's the day. This is a nice contact swing over the head of Blue Yoshi. That maybe could be a double for her here. It could be her 2nd double of the year. Jeff is going for home. Buddy play. Close one at the plate. It's really far, but not in time. Great effort. She's going to get to third as well. I think you could call that a triple potentially. Could be just a double and an extra base, but I mean, she had a triple. That's going to be her 1st of the year. Good stuff there from Peach, out of all people on this team. And hold on, folks, a little bit of a simmer. We're not boiling yet. It's not on fire yet, but the Peach Monarchs are starting to simmer here in the bottom of the 4th with nobody out. Could have an opportunity to cut the lead right here, maybe to 5. Okay, we're down 9-1. This is on the ground. Gets Baby Peach out, though. Easy ground out, 4-3. Brings up back to the top of the order here. Long as Peach has some aware base running, you get some of your best hitters in the league. And the Dry Bones back up at the plate could help her cut it. Will Pink Yoshi do anything? It's on the ground. Yep, 6-3. So now it puts a little bit of pressure on Green Dry Bones here to try and come in. But when you're batting 682, he knows what pressure is like, folks. He knows how to handle this type of situation with this team really desperately needing a win. And look at that. That's going to get in the gap. That's another RBI for him. Make it 9-4. That is only his 6th RBI, funny enough, of the year. Bit surprising, but hey, it works out. Like I said, I'm just honestly a bit shocked at how well Blue Pianta has been doing. He had 6 RBIs in the last game and had 5 in game week number, what would that have been? Game week number 10. In that 8-run victory over some team. That's going to be a line out, though. Ends it. Cannot get any help, I think, from the regular Dry Bones, but a 3 spot. Very solid. They need some more. They have 3 innings left to do it, and they really have to start locking the Diddy Monkeys down. They've allowed some big innings here for this team. Head to the top of the 5th now. Strike 1. Baby Peach is on the mound, and she, again, has been transitional at best this year, and at worst, she's let up some runs. So Dixie Kong gets aboard with a nice single for her. King Boo back up, but King Boo, normally I say that that's a very scary proposition. It might still be, but today has not really been that intimidating. Grounded out twice and had maybe a single at best. This is going to be a line drive that will not get down. It's grabbed by Peach. Only 1 for 4 today. Not great from King Boo. But everybody else on the lineup here has been doing their part. Red Koopa's looking to maybe bunt here. Advance the runner, get him into scoring position. That would bring up Dave, actually, who's had a couple hits today. But, oh my God, what the hell happened there? Why was Paragoomba so out of position? He was supposed to cover. There's a green shell. A giant error. Make it 10-4. What in the hell happened? I feel like we need a replay for that. I think the green Shelly jumped out of the way and then was completely out of position to get the sack bunt. That bunt turns into a triple on an error. Throw for the plate, gets to Dave in time for the second. Somehow Red Koopa bunts into getting to third base. Oh my God. Could not have expected that. That's going to add on another one there. Jeff just gets thrown back by the power of that ball from Green Hammer Bro. Daisy Flowers owner Ethan Astora on Twitch saying, could have been a great play. Shaking my head. I know, it could have been. Now this is really in a tough spot. Blue Critter can get the 6-4 to end the inning, but Jesus Christ, Paragoomba. What are we doing today? Not good. Really not good from Paragoomba, and has been a sole responsibility for a couple of these runs in the last couple innings. Blue Pianta, again, looking, that would have been game day number 10 as well. He's had about 13 RBIs in the last 4 games. Unable to do anything here, but game day number 10, or maybe it was game day 11. Might have been 11. No, it was 9. Pardon me, it was 9. They beat the Yoshi Eggs at Yoshi Park, and Blue Pianta had 5 RBIs in that game as well. So really improved solidly on the latter half. Great dig out there by Blue Yoshi. Paragoomba continuing to not contribute for his team. Bottom of the 5th with 2 out for Blue Critter. This ball is going to get down, though, in right center field. Keeps the inning alive for the moment. I don't know how long it's going to last past this. Jeff is up at the plate. He's been okay. First pitch. King Boo is on the plate right now. He got swapped in. Nice job. Gets the 4-3. Gets him out of that one. End of 5. It's 11-4. Diddy Monkeys on their way to going 7-6. We'll take a big step, and Luigi Knights play a tough Wario Muscles team tonight. They did beat them last time on the road in the last inning, but doesn't mean it's going to happen that way this time for the Luigi Knights. And they've had quite an up and down roller coaster season themselves. Scooped up there. I mean, they lost the Daisy Flowers by 8. Then they were able to pick up 2 victories. Luigi Knights did a shutout of Mario at home, and then beating the Diddy Monkeys at the last inning. And then last week, they get blown out by 11 to my Birdo Bows. They kept that close for a moment, and then it got out of hand. Tiny Kong deep drive to center field. Jeff is there. The fire will not affect him. Tiny Kong has been really flashing the bat in the last couple of games. It's good stuff from her. Now Diddy Kong with 2 out in an 11-4 game. Probably not going to add anything here for this team, but you never know. Diddy Kong's been solid. Maybe he can still get on base, on the ground. Past Paragoomba. God, oh my Lord. Like, I think you got to switch him. I'm almost curious. I don't know. I think you got to put maybe, they have the Dry Bones. I mean, who do you put there? I almost think I like maybe Peach there or a Yoshi. I think I like Pink Yoshi there. I would put Paragoomba. I would put Paragoomba at catcher. I think I put Red. Who do they have at catcher right now? I can't even remember. This is King Boo. Runners on first and second. They could really add to this lead. This game is almost over anyway. This is on the ground, and King Boo, tough day for him. 6-3. Hasn't needed to be good, though. He hasn't needed to be on. The rest of the team has helped him out. They don't get anything in the top of the 6th after 5.5. It's still a 7-run game. But yeah, I'm trying to, let me go back to the thing here. They got a Green Dry Bones at catcher. I think I like Green Dry Bones in left field potentially if it's not negative chemistry, which I can't remember if it is or not. That's something I would have to check up. Ground out quickly there for the first here for the Peach Monarchs, and how about a line out to make it 2? Not good here. They only have 4 outs left to go. Otherwise, they will be dropping a game again and dropping it at home. And I told you folks in the pregame how important it was this team capitalize on their wins at home when they have 3 of 4. Pink Yoshi trying to keep this alive. Peach does not have negative chemistry with the Dry Bones, so I would say that I put a Dry Bones in left. I would put Paragoomba at catcher, but he's just been shit today at second base. Big drive from Green Dry Bones, but Dixie Kong's hustling. That shows you how good her speed is. Incredible stuff there. She gets to it in center field, and I think they just have the Peach Monarchs number today. I don't think the ice is slowing them down today. Can they add any more here? Baby Peach has been really not too bad in the last couple of innings. I know it's a bit of garbage time, but coming into this, she has a 6 ERA through 9 1/3. Green Bay Peyton, thanks for the update. Rangers won in overtime again. Dave's Diddy Monkeys are going to have a win here. And Dave is also a big New York Rangers fan. It looked like it was a crazy back and forth game. I miss all the good NHL games sometimes while we're doing this. You guys get the opportunity to do the split screen. But I'm paying attention to this. So thank you for the update, Green Bay Peyton. I appreciate that. That is it for Baby Peach, but still a solid effort from her. Green Dry Bones will try to close it out. By the way, folks, this is the first time Green Dry Bones has been on the mound this year. And he's going to be able to get them into a 6-4-3 double play. So he could have a 0 ERA to finish the game. Yep, he will. Gets 1 inning, and Green Dry Bones will come in and clean it up. They would need to have the biggest comeback in league history. 7 runs would be the biggest. They could do it. They have a Dry Bones and Pianta, and this team put up a solid, I want to say they had a 6th spot in the last game as well. They put up some good runs, so you never know, but they have not really shown that they could keep up with the Monkeys today. Monkeys have had some great defense, but that one gets in the gap. Tiny Kong's a little bit slow there, and so Dry Bones is going to have a double here. Double to open up the inning. Brings up Blue Pianta, his team's leader in RBI with 20 coming into this. King Boo is done. Puts in Tiny Kong now out there and right, which actually I think is a little bit concerning, but King Boo's still not bad. He's shown he's been good and left. Double play potentially. No, Dry Bones gets back, but Blue Pianta getting a line out here. Green Bay Peyton says best pitcher in the league is now Green Dry Bones. Potentially. Still need a little bit of help. I normally put an inning cap on the... You got to have more than 12 innings pitched at this point in the season to get on our list. Best pitcher is still going to be Yellow Magic Koopa. He had a little saving stint last week. Eli is second, Wario third right now in ERA. Line drive. Could be a double play to end it. Nope, but this is pretty much cut and dry over. They're going to get to their section of the order that are all hitting under 300. Peach Monarchs are going to drop another one here, drop to 4-9. 5 games back from 500. We're getting to that section now where they're not eliminated as they line it out into the game here. But the Peach Monarchs are going to need a lot more help. And they need to start finding wins. 11-4 the final score. Big stuff from the Diddy Monkeys, who lost one in the last inning, won one in the last inning, and this time they get to take a little bit of a breather. Not as difficult. They take care of business 11-4. There we go. Good stuff from the Diddy Monkeys. 7-6 now. Nice step from them. And you never know. You got 2 teams at 7-5. They could end up hopping up a little bit if the right teams lose. If Luigi loses tonight to Wario, they would be back in the playoff spot. And then looking at their overall matrix here, Diddy Monkeys, they won against the Bowser Jr. rookies, lost to the Mario Fireball. So if things work out, they'll have the head-to-head over Bowser Jr. That could really help them get to maybe the 5 spot, as high as the 5, I think, tonight, depending on how things go. Good stuff from them. Peach Monarchs, they need some help. Good day for Dave today. That's right. Green Bay Peyton, congrats, Dave, on lots of different wins. And, folks, we still got 5 more games to go. Next one coming up is DK at Bowser. DK looking for 4 in a row against a Bowser team that has struggled in this part of the season. Can they find any way to have a win at home? They need it to stay alive. Come on back to 4-8 teams battling out to see who will stay in the hunt. Welcome back to the Triple SL, the craziest online baseball league. Nick Bell, welcome in as well. We are back with game number 2 against two teams that are 4-8. That one is headed in the right direction at 4-8. The other one is headed in the opposite direction at 4-8. Bowser Monsters, of course, started off the season 3-1 and really looked like they were going to be a daunting force in this league. And honestly, folks, I just don't know where it went. I mean, when you look overall at like how this team is doing, statistically, I mean they're 7th in batting average. They're fine. They're 4th in slugging, a little bit skewed from Bowser, but I think really it's been the pitching. Pitching team ERA is 6.88, opponent batting average 4.82. They've just let up a little bit too much in the margins in a lot of games that it just hasn't been there for them. They did finally pick up a win somewhere in there that got them to 4-8. That was a couple weeks ago in game day 10 against Diddy. That was a big win for them. That was pretty solid. But since then, they've dropped another 2 in a row, one to Wario in a 2-run game and another to Birdo in a 3-run game. They keep games close, really, but just not winning, period. And that doesn't help. I mean, they lost in a final walk-off Bowser Jr. game day number 7. Lost to Yoshi by 2. Lost to Peach by 1 in a walk-off. Like, a lot of close ones that they are not getting it done in, and they look like a complete different team. Game day 3 and 4, they scored 36 runs combined, and since then, they have not put up above 10. They had that 110, but a lot of middling numbers in there when it comes to the run count. And their run differential is still very good, thanks to that. It's still 12. So that helps, but wins. They need wins, and they need to beat a DK Wilds team. Otherwise, they could find themselves really behind them after this. They'll be behind in record. They'll be head-to-head 1-1, so then we'll go to run differential. And if DK can keep pulling together some nice victories, especially if they put together a big one today, could completely flip the difference between these two teams, and DK would have a solid advantage over Bowser heading into the rest of the season. Meanwhile, for the DK Wilds, they have put together some solid stuff. Donkey Kong pitching as well in the last 2 games, almost pitching both of those games completely, just getting out of there in the very last inning. But he has been a surprise, to say the least. And I think those 2 performances alone put him in the top 8. He's 8th in ERA with a 4.94. Still has about 40 innings pitched this year. But good stuff from him, I think, has really turned it on, including the rest of the lineup. He's found some homers. Brown Critter's been doing better. The rest of the depth has found some hits here and there. Altogether, they're putting it together at the right time. It was bad to start, but if you want to make a charge towards the playoffs, you got to get hot right now, and that's what the DK Wilds are, and this is their lineup. Brown Critter is the starter tonight. Want to say that this is going to be his maybe 4th or 5th start. It is just his third start of the year, but through his overall innings pitched on the year, he's got 9 innings pitched. He has a little bit more than that. 9 innings pitched, a 3.11 ERA. I'll double-check that. But still, he's going to have a pretty low ERA, all things considered, compared to the rest of the field. Then, of course, Donkey Kong will come in. Overall, this team doing pretty well in most of the categories, I would say. So we'll see if they can continue to do well today. Meanwhile, for the Bowser Monsters, it's Bowser again on the mound. 5.73 ERA. He pitches most of the games for this team. Boomerang Bro being second with 23, but the Magic Koopas have really just been where I think this team has leaked the most. The Magic Koopas have allowed a combined 22 runs in basically 13 innings. That is really where this thing has fallen off the rails for this pitching lineup, but maybe they won't need it today. Also got the ever-eccentric Monty Mole at shortstop. We love Monty in this league, don't we? And Bowser Monsters are going to love it if they can find a win at home. Otherwise, this is a big step backward, and it's already been a huge slide. They have been skiing downhill, and now they might be rolling. If they don't beat the DK Wilds, who are rolling, looking for their 4th in a row. Game number 2. Let's get it on here in the Triple SL. Bowser flipped the way of batting first, so Tristan, the leadoff man, let's get it on. He has only, I think, been about 426. Very solid. He's got a homer in there as well with 6 RBI, 20 hits and make it 21. Blackjack for Tristan this season. Nice leadoff single. Ian saying hello in the chat on YouTube. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Don't know if I remember seeing you chat before, but welcome in. This is SSSL. This is a 22-game season. CPU versus CPU, so we don't know what's going to happen. The owners set their lineup. They drafted these lineups. All they can do is watch and hope. Players on the field got to make the decisions. Monty loves us, CJ Will says. Yeah, that's right. We got runners on first and second. Blue Critter is going to get this one down. Maybe the Bowser Monsters wanted to show up today. But watch the defense here. Play at the plate. Tristan got greedy before, but he's safe in time. Last week, he got caught out at home, getting a little bit too greedy. Today, it works out for him. They have a score already with nobody out. 1-0. Good stuff here from this top part of the order. Huge for them. Now we're going to have Boomerang Bro. Oh, no, Magic Koopa. Boomerang Bro is 5. Magic Koopa in the 4 here with nobody out. This is on the ground. It's going to be a 6-4-3, which will get another one home, though. So nice RBI there still from Magic Koopa, but it puts 2 out now for Boomerang Bro in a 2-0 game. Strike 1 here for Brown Critter, looking to just get out of it. 2 allowed wouldn't be horrible. Will it be 3 allowed? It will not be 3 allowed for now. It's a single. Boomerang Bro gets to first. Monty is hoping, and Ian is hoping that Monty does not sell today. And maybe he'll sell at the plate. I've called him an inning killer. Will he be an inning killer? He looks at strike 2. The 0-2 is swung on. Big hit, deep to left field. It's a good contact hit, but Teal Yoshi is there amongst the Bananas and Flames to catch the third one. Bowser Monsters get 2 to start. They really would like to keep it this way. They like to keep the lead. But the DK Wilds, man, they've been putting on something this season. Strike here on Teal Yoshi. Bowser has the most strikeouts of anybody in the league. His bullet bill is always so difficult. He has 13 strikeouts this year. Next best is Birdo with 6. Ground out for Teal Yoshi for 1. I don't know. Maybe Brown Critter does not have that. I'm pretty sure there must be something up with our stats today. But give me another ground out, 4-3. So Baby DK cannot help the cause. Big drive here from Yellow Yoshi is caught by Tristan. 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first. Nice job, Bowser Monsters. You're on the road to winning the game, and 13 of you are on the road to watching more baseball here in the SSSL. Follow us, YouTube at Alec Rome, twitch.tv/Alec Rome Games, and on our TikTok as well. We're hopefully this week, and I've been busy, but this week looks a little bit calmer right before my vacation, where we'll be able to put up some more games. Instant classic games on our TikTok. Bowser second in the league in home runs. Has had a lot here in this stadium. It's deep to left field. Is it far enough? It is gone. They can't grab it. Bowser's got another one. Not surprised. He's hit so many here this year, and he adds onto it trying to chase back and take the lead again over King K. Rool. They're now tied with 17 home runs this year. Brown Critter getting tired. Not an amazing start from him through 1 1/3. Just maybe get out of the inning and you'll be okay. That'll be another one, so that'll be 2. But not exactly what he was looking for. Tristan back up here in the top of the order. On the ground. Del Shy Guy's been good at shortstop. That's 6-3. That's 2. As we head to the bottom of the second. 1.5 innings done. 3-0. DK Wilds. Can they find it here with Peter, who's been not too bad for this team? We also got Yellow Magic Koopa and Boo. Peter averaging 400 with 2 RBI. Deep drive from Peter at the wall. Watch out for the pow ball. Not going to make a difference. Good hit there. Solid contact, just not far enough for Peter. Brings up Yellow Magic Koopa. Batting 488. It's not going to be an extra one, though. 5-3. 2 out. Tough stuff here. DK Wilds looking a little bit stagnant here to start the day. Boo, though, in the gap. Nice hit for Boo. So we got 2 out. Runner on first. On the ground. It's going to be a 4-3. Tough inning for the DK Wilds. They have not looked good so far. Been held in check. Good pitching and defense from the Bowser Monsters. They're up 3-0, hoping to get to their 5th win of the year. And really, their only 2nd win out of 9. I mean, they have been on a bad streak this season. It would be a nice way to maybe just steer this thing back on track. Blue Toad will get aboard to start off the inning. Blue Toad, very solid for this team, too. I want to say he's batting above 500. I'll go look at that in a moment. Looking at something else here, trying to figure out who my 3 stars of the last game week are. I know 2 of them. That's it. Donkey Kong's got to come in and try and make things a little bit more right here, but he's been very right on the mound lately. Blue Critter, hot one. Going to get down. 2 on, though. Tough spot here for DK. Got to rein it in with 2 runners on. Yellow or Blue Magic Koopa's back up again. This is on the ground, though. Could be a 1-4-3 double play. Very rare double play, I would say, to go to the pitcher. But that puts 2 out. Brings up Boomerang Bro in a 2-out situation again. He flew out, I want to say, to right. The 0-1 is swung on. It's, grabbed by Yellow Shy Guy. He's not that tall, but boy, can he grab one sometimes. Great stop. Keeps him at 0 for this inning. And it makes it 3-0 still with Donkey Kong at the plate. They've been pretty much put out in order except for one. So DK in the 8 spot. It's its first at-bat of the game. On the season, he's got 7 home runs. This is not going to be one of those, though. It's flown out to left. So Brown Critter's only pitched in 2 games, which I thought he pitched. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. He's only pitched in 2 games today. He flies that one out to center as well. So in the 2 games that he had, he pitched 9, which is really not too bad. So unfortunate something from him here today. It's not going to help his ERA. And another 1-2-3 inning from the DK Wilds. This is looking like the DK Wilds of old right now. Bowser Monsters have not been putting on an offensive juggernaut masterclass like game days 3 and 4. But they haven't had to. 3-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. Brings up Monty Mole. Monty Mole, 347 with 1 triple this year. Funny enough, probably in the Garden, I'm going to guess. 17 for 49. And he'll add a single to it, 18th hit of the year from Monty Mole. And he's going to get to second because of a little bit of a fumble there from Baby DK. Good stuff from Monty Mole to lead off the inning. It's a very rare sentence for me to say. Good stuff from Monty Mole. I said it, folks. I said it tonight. Blue Shy Guy swinging and a miss on the barrel pitch. Strike 2. The 0-2. Another barrel pitch coming. Blue Shy Guy, can he get contact? It's on the ground. Past Donkey Kong. Play there, 4-3. Advances the runner, though. That's not bad. Could be worse. And here's what's really the worst for DK. It's Bowser again, who just had a homer. Can he take the lead back in home runs? Takes a look at the first one. The 0-1 is swung on. It is going to get down. It will be an RBI. It's 4-0. Bowser with a single. Continues to do incredibly well. League leader in slugging with a 1.8, but closely followed by King K. Rool, averaging 667 with 29 RBI, 17 homers. Now make that probably 30 RBI. So heading into the 30 RBI club for this side. Red Magic Koopa gets it down. Runners on first and second. Now back to the top of the order for Tristan, who's had a little bit of success here. Top of the 4th, 4-0 game. Bowser Monsters looking to get their 5th win of the year. On the ground, past Yellow Magic Koopa. Unfortunate there. Could not grab it. And now the bases are loaded. Bad stuff there from a shortstop, or excuse me, a second baseman that's normally very good. Blue Toad is very good, too. This is on the ground, though. Will be another 1. Gets him out there. Nice. It's a 1-2-3 double play. 1-2-3 double play to end the inning. Another fun, rare double play. We're collecting them like little gems, you know. Good stuff there. Bases loaded jam. They end up stranding 2 along with it. That's good stuff. Good defense from them and a good pitch. So 4-0, they still have a chance here, but I tell you what, this side has just not shown anything. Oh, Monty Mole with an error, though. Monty Mole with an error, folks. You knew it had to come at some point. Monty Mole with an error. Oh, man. Lined out, though, Red Magic Koopa double play. End of the 4th. Heading to the 5th inning, the DK Wilds have been stinking it up at the batter's box. They need help. They've been very fortunate that their defense has been able to keep them in it. Could be a lot worse right now. DK on the mound again. 0-1 on Blue Critter. It's swung on deep to center field. It's a big bomb. It is grabbed at the last second by baby DK. The defense again. And this outfield saving them here. Green Bay Peyton said a 1-2-3 inning. No, the 1-2-3 double play. You're right. 15 people on Twitch and YouTube are watching a 4-0 game here. This gets on the ground. This is a Triple SL 22-game season. 6 teams out of 12 make it to the playoffs. And somebody is going to win it all, win this Triple SL crown for the first time. Boomerang Bro, deep to right field. They're really there this time. It's high, deep. They couldn't even get it. Boomerang Bro with the bomb. Nukes it to right field. This was so high they couldn't even try for it. 6-0. Bowser Monsters on top. That is it for DK. Let's up another homer. He didn't let up the one to Bowser, but that is Donkey Kong's 11th homer allowed this year. And so he did okay, but again, the rest of his team's not helping. Monty Mole, is he going to have a single? No, he's not. He's not going to have a single. 2 out here as it brings up Blue Shy Guy. But a great bomb there. That was an absolute nuke. It's very rare that we see anybody hit a ball so high that you could never grab it. And that was one of those. It's 6-0. DK Wilds, they got to turn on the car, put the key in, rev it, start the ignition, start driving. You can't be parked like this, but they sure as hell want to try, but there's the pow ball. Hey, we'll take it. They'll take it. Yellow Magic Koopa getting to first on an error because of the pow ball brings up Boo. Boo is very solid, 545. One of their more consistent hitters even has a home run this year. I want to say that was in the jungle a few weeks ago. And he adds another one to it. Brings up Yellow Shy Guy, 16 for 40, 6 RBI. Bowser going to start using the bullet bills here, the hardest pitch to hit in the league. As long as he doesn't ground into a double play, but off-speed, choosing to go off-speed, it's grabbed by Red Magic Koopa, 2 and 3 triple play. The 4-6-3 triple play plucks it out of the sky, and that absolutely kills the momentum for the DK Wilds. 5 straight innings of no runs. It's 6-0 with Bowser back up at the plate, who's 2 for 2 with a homer. Could put this game out of reach. Again, Boo is on the mound. Replaced Donkey Kong there right at the end of the 5th. This is a nice contact hit. It's going to get to the wall. Bowser will add another one to this. He is not going to turn for 2. Good defense there, honestly, by those two. And that's something that I've said a lot this year. Keeps Bowser at first. Red Magic Koopa now. Also very solid. Better than Blue Magic Koopa even. Batting .521 with 2 doubles and 2 homers. The 1-1. Jammed on inside. 6-4-3. Nice stuff there, DK Wilds. Their defense has not been really that bad today. It's been fine. It's their offense that has not helped them out one bit. Tristan past Yellow Magic Koopa, keeps it alive. He's had a couple hits today. Safe there just in time. Second is Blue Toad, and like I said, Blue Toad next to Bowser, the best average on the team with 628, and he will just keep doing it. Tristan's going to turn for third. He likes to be aggressive around the base paths. Runners on the corners. Key. This is so key to keep them in this game, to get Blue Critter out here. If they don't get him out here, this could be the end of it. Be a 7-run game. No team has come back from down 7. They've come back down 6. Line drive, and it gets down in center field. That is a good RBI single from Blue Critter. A 7-0 game here. Blue Magic Koopa We have 4 more games tonight, folks. Next one is Yoshi at Mario Stadium. Another 4-8 team looking for a big victory. That will be a line out. Yellow Shy Guy's been contributing well today at short, but his team, the rest of them, have not. Really, if you looked at that, that's not a terrible score line and not a terrible box score in the top half of the DK Wilds, but the bottom half of that box score rather, is ugly. DK is looking to go yard here. He has been locked down. The 0-1. Deep drive, but it's foul, and so he's down 0-2. You really needed him to be on here right now. This is only his second at-bat of the game. Deep drive here, though. Right center field. Watch out for the fire. He needs help, but he's not going to get it. That is a fly out. Brings up Brown Critter, who has 5 home runs. This is a nice contact hit, though. Needed something. You absolutely needed something. But they've also grounded into a triple play and a couple double plays. Green Bay Peyton asking when did a 6-run comeback happen? It's happened a couple times. Daisy Flowers, I want to say, have done it at least once, I believe twice. And then, of course, Diddy Monkeys. 7-1 they were down against the Waluigi Spitballs in game week number 12. And they won that one 8-7 in extra innings. Maybe DK on the ground. It is grabbed by Monty Mole. Good play there. They are down to their last inning. 6 innings down. Bowser Monsters have had absolute control this game. Very steady game for the Bowser Monsters. That's what they've been looking for. They're on their way to going to 5-8, and that would really, really help them stay in the conversation. Considering you got 2 teams at 6-6. Ground out for the first. 13 people live right now on YouTube and Twitch. We still have plenty of more stuff going on tonight. Like I said, 4 games. Nightcap was Berto at Waluigi. We got that Wario and Luigi rematch that I think is going to be really intriguing as well. Error here. Well, not really an error. It was a single. It got into the gap, so Monty Mole will have a single there. Blue Shy Guy showing bunt here for, again, no reason. You're up 7. I don't think it's really needed. 1 out. You're going to sack it. Maybe get 2. DK gets there. That's going to advance the runner, but again, what good is this going to do? Well, hey, that's fair. Actually, I don't mind it now that it's Bowser up next. He's hit a couple singles and a home run. The 0-1. High fly ball to right field. Got 2 of them there. They will get it. A little bit of a buddy combo action there. Nothing in the top of the 7th. The DK Wilds, like the Monarchs needed earlier. They need 7. Green Bay saying rooting for Waluigi hurts even more now. They needed that win for their playoff chances. Yeah, it was 7-1 in that game. Yep. It was 7-1 after 4, I want to say. Pow ball, that's going to help, but it ends up hurting because it got Yellow Yoshi. And so that's the first out. DK Wilds are going to get shut out here unless they can find anything. I think it would be the first time they'd be shut out all year long. And it would stop their momentum to a halt. 6-3, down to their last out. They've won 3 in a row. They've needed to win 3 in a row to stay in the playoff race, but to go to 4-9, it might be over for them with 9 games remaining. Line drive, it's going to get over Monty's head. It will keep things alive, and it will be at least a double here for Yellow Magic Koopa. He gets the second. It's something, but they need a lot more than that. Boo has been good. He has 1 home run this year. Bowser looking to complete this game and have a complete game shutout. I want to say for the first time this year. This is in the gap. Boo with a nice single as well. They are not quite done. You really need to keep batting and get DK back around in time to maybe have a chance at a winning homer. Yellow Shy Guy looking to go power here. The 0-1. Taken for strike 2. Down to their last strike. Bullet Bill from Bowser. Swing and a miss, strike 3. You're out of here, and that is the ball game. Bowser Monsters take care of business, no problem. Finally getting the win column. They have struggled to put up wins in the last 8 weeks. They get another one here. They move to 5-8. DK Wilds 4-9. It's 7-0, the final score. Tough stuff from the DK Wilds. Their momentum and beating a couple really quality teams stopped right to a halt here. Bowser, nice win for them. With the run differential as well, they now have 19 run differential, keeps it in the positive column. Good thing for them. That really keeps them at least in range. DK Wilds, meanwhile, that hurts. That hurts big time. You really thought with how Bowser has been playing and how that team has been playing that they would put it together, and really the defense wasn't bad today. Not perfect, but wasn't bad. Offense, horrible. I think it's the worst game it is the worst game they put up. No runs, and I would be shocked if that team even put up more than 10 hits today. That was rough. I think DK only got up to the plate twice today. I mean, that was bad. They did not have a lot of at-bats. Absolute complete game. Well done from the Bowser Monsters and from Bowser, who pitched a complete game there. 4 more games to go, folks. Come on back. It's Yoshi at Mario. Yoshi Eggs looking to continue to take off giants in this league. They beat Daisy last week. Can they do it again with Mario? Come on back. Welcome back to the Triple SL, the craziest baseball league on the internet. I'm Alec Rome. Check the chat real quick. CJ Willis earlier talking about the DK Wilds getting shut out by the Bowser Monsters, saying streak was great while it lasted. It was a great 3-game stretch from the Wilds. It certainly was. Speaking of 3-game stretches, the Yoshi Eggs had a 3-game stretch where they were winners and then started losing again. They went 3 wins in a row, 3 losses in a row, but a big rebound, beating Daisy 5-4. What was the difference in that game? It was Red Pianta's 2-run homer in the 7th. Daisy was coming back in that game, had bases loaded, was 1 run away. It would have been 4-3, and they would have had the lead without that homer. But Red Pianta finds a homer, and I want to say it was his first home run of the year for the Yoshi Eggs. It was. It was a huge home run. The team's only hit 6 this year. Red Critter has 4 of them. And so the Yoshi Eggs getting in the win column against a team that I'm sure that Eli wouldn't have thought they would have beat again. So, hey, that works out. Now they got a Mario Fireballs team that this is the loss that they want to avenge. They had a shot with Red Critter at third. Red Critter just a step too far when he was rounding the bases at third. Was thinking about going home, down 1 run with 1 out to go, and gets thrown out at third, and that was the ball game. They made a real effort to come back in that game, and they would love to avenge that loss here at Mario Stadium today. Meanwhile, for Mario at the stadium, they have twice put up 20-plus runs, but following those games, they went 0-2. So now, 1 run removed from losing to Peach 13-9. Can this team recover? And Andrew has made some changes in the batting order in hopes of doing the same thing. He also starts today on the mound, but first, let's take a look at the Yoshi Eggs. It's Yoshi again pitching, and like I said, these 2 pitchers in general, Eli is the second best pitcher in the league in ERA with a 3.17 through 28, and Yoshi crawling up a little bit, 5.62 through 37, but really both of these guys in their efforts lately have just been stellar. I mean, Yoshi was able to almost get through a complete game, had to give the ball to Red Paratroopa at the end of it, but these 2 have been incredibly dependable in the last 6 or 7 games. Yoshi starting again today. Everything else in their batting order and in their field is the same, so we look at the Mario Fireballs now. Andrew starting for the Mario Fireballs today. This is 24 2/3 basic innings for him, a 6.53 ERA. And really early in the season, he was one of the best pitchers in the league. He had a 4-run stint in week number 1 where he didn't allow anything. Followed that up with no earned runs and a 5 2/3 stint in game number 2 and a victory. Then he allowed 5 2, and Morrow had to come in and kind of clean things up. And then had a complete game where he allowed 7, but I think they either still got the victory or lost just closely. So we talked about him being good, but then he's let up a little bit too much lately. Now looking at the batting order, I mentioned some changes. Blue Toad now leads off, and then followed up by Red Pianta, Yellow Toad, Yellow Pianta, Mario, then Red Me in the 6th spot, Red Toad, Blue Pianta in the 8, and finally, Andrew in the 9. Danny Jordison says, this is pretty neato, and let's go Mario. Thank you very much, Danny, and if you like it, drop me a like, hit the subscribe button, follow, because we have 22 game weeks. This is only game week number 13 for both these teams. They would like to get this victory. Mario could jump to 8-5 and get even closer to maybe surpassing Daisy once again. They beat Daisy, and so that could be a real step in the right direction for them. Meanwhile, the Yoshi Eggs, they could get even with the Bowser Monsters and actually hop the Bowser Monsters today with the victory. They would have the head-to-head. Still potentially, they might not hop it because of our tiebreaker system, but in theory, in a feeling regard, they would hop over the Bowser Monsters even if since the Bowser Monsters won today. So that could be huge for them. And again, talking about these 4-8 teams, they all ended up, some of them won to get to 4-8. You got to keep winning here. We only are going to have 9 game days after this. Next one coming up on Thursday. Season's starting to wrap up here. Month of June is going to be where rubber hits the road, and some teams are going to start getting eliminated, potentially. So, Yoshi, can they win today? Let's find out. Starting off with them in the top of the first. Baby Daisy leading off. Good luck to both teams. Let's get it on here in game number 3. And Baby Daisy has been solid here and there. Danny said, done. Yeah, just randomly stumbled upon the stream. Well, that's great. We love to have you there. And folks, if you do like this stuff and you have not joined our Discord yet, if you'd love to keep talking about the games in general and be a part of our community, great way to do it. Join our Discord, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube right now. It's coming in the chat right there. Double play turn there. Puts 2 out. Red Piantu had the homer to make the difference. Unable to make any difference here in the first. And it will bring up Red Critter, who has 4 home runs for this side. First pitch. Deep drive. High in the sky. Will Toad get there in time? It is grabbed by Red Me at the wall. Big stuff there. A little bit slow to start, but they caught up to this ball. Maybe it just was a little bit too high on trajectory. And it's a scoreless top of the first for the Eggs. Eli's team showing a little bit of flash there, but nothing at the end of it. Bottom of the first. And the Mario Fireballs can find times where they will single you to death. Although as a team, they have, I want to say, among the best in the league when it comes to number of home runs. Blue Toad takes a drive at this. He's this team's home run leader. Fouls it off. Birdo Bows lead the league in most home runs with 36, but Mario Fireballs are not too far behind. They're 4th with 21 as a team. Blue Toad will finally get aboard. Yes, Danny, there is a stat page, and Red Pianta wants to add to it. At the wall, it's grabbed by Baby Mario 2. That is big stuff from them. I thought that might have been just a little bit too high to grab. Yoshi letting up some big drives here to start, but the defense helping him out. So there's 1 out. But yeah, in our Discord, Danny, if you go to that, there's a stat page in our Discord, which is, I think, in the resources channel. People also are willing to, of course, always willing to share it. I can drop that in. But yeah, stat page, lots of detailed statistics, win-loss records, head-to-head records against all teams. I mean, stat leaders. God, I put some work into that thing. So go ahead and check that out. It's Yellow Pianta here with runners on first and second. And everybody on this team can hit really well. Most of them bat above 400, some into the 500 and 600 range. Past Red Paratroopa, we have bases loaded. Wait, hold on. Yellow Toad, ooh, for a second there. For some reason was not on the bag. Gets on the bag in time. Brings up Mario. Has 14 RBIs and 2 homers. Could be a spot to put it away, but here's Yoshi. Doesn't always use his star pitch, but he's going to use it here. But there's a star swing from Mario. This ball gets down in right field. Pell ball as well. It's 1-0 now, 2, and it will be 2-0 off the RBI single from Mario. Star swing, countering a star pitch. One of the rare times we've seen the CPUs do that this year. Good stuff from Mario. Just crack open the scoring here in the bottom of the first. Red Me, the extra Red Me, now 19 of 47. Oh, and Red Paratroopa misses it. Mario doesn't go home. Everybody's making mistakes here to start it off. But, yo, Pianta gets home. It's 3-0. Again, didn't need that. It might have been just out of his reach. I'll give Red Paratroopa a little bit of credit. It was a bit of a weird ball. But he missed it. And so already the scoring's starting to happen here. This is what the Mario Fireballs do, folks. They single teams to death. They don't need to hit homers. They just keep going single after single and beat you down with the baseball bat. This Red Toad, there's 28 hits this year. Can it be 29? It will be, even though Red Shy Guy Doug trying to get to it in deep second. Bases loaded again. This feels like one of those innings. They put up 12 in an inning here in game week number 3. Star swing goes foul for Blue Pianta. 0-1. Yoshi's 1-star pitch. This is a line drive. It will get down in front of Baby Daisy, make it 4-0. Uh-oh. Are we looking at another malice at Mario Stadium today? They put up 20-plus runs as a team. They have the league record for runs scored in the game with 29. Yoshi is rattled here at Mario Stadium. Brings up Andrew, though. Andrew has not been amazing. He's one of the worst me's in the league. Only batting .304, 14 hits. Can he make it 15? He will. Well, hold on. They get out of position. Red Me at the plate is thrown out by Red Pianta or Red Paratroopa. thrown out there because of the base running. And so that's a huge gift for the Yoshi Eggs to maybe get out of the inning. But Blue Toad has this team's most home runs, tied with Red Pianta at 4. This is going to get down 5-0. Will Blue Pianta turn? No, he won't. It's 5-0 here. Big inning to start off the game for the Fireballs. That is it for Yoshi. Cannot even get out of 1 inning. It will bring in Red Paratroopa. Eli needs to come in a little bit later here. I don't like to pick a Red Paratroopa, but it will get down, make it 6-0. And now it's going to be more. Baby Daisy misses it. This is a 7-run inning. How about 8? Can they even get this ball there? It's a 3 RBI single for Red Pianta. 23 RBI on the year, and it is one of those innings for the Mario Fireballs. Base hit city, says Danny Jordison. Golly. What a difference game to game that this team can have. Line drive, get it down. How about that? They still are going to keep this thing alive. Everybody contributes for the Mario Fireballs. When they're on, they look like this, folks. They can be real scary. Contact swing finally to Yoshi will end it. Boy, oh boy. Yoshi Eggs trying to do a maybe biggest comeback ever challenge. I don't know if that's a great strategy. It's 8-0 after 1. Yoshi here has been abysmal, to say the least, as a hitter. One of the worst captains in the league, bar none, batting .311, and it's grabbed by Blue Pianta. Only has 2 RBIs this year and 1 double. But really, just not good. Not good. But the rest of his team has been slowly improving. Everybody else. So Yoshi is actually second worst on his team in sort of average. Red Paratroopa deep to left field will get over. He's had so many tries this year. A couple of balls that have gone that deep. Unfortunately, it's robbed at the wall by Red Toad. CJ Will saying, I leave for a few minutes and the Fireballs are torching the Eggs. Right now, the Eggs are looking hard-boiled. That is it. Lined out. Nothing there in the top of the second. You just never know. Anybody, any section of this order for the Mario Fireballs is scary. They better reel it in here. Red Paratroopa coming back to the mound here in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 on him. This is a line drive. It will be grabbed, luckily, by Baby Daisy this time. Had a little bit of a mess up there, which allowed a couple, just could not get the ball. They were trying to get it home fast. Instead, they didn't get it home at all. And that drops in front of Baby Luigi. What the hell are we doing, brother? Joe K, welcome back in, sir. It's been a minute, I think, since I've seen you. Brother is right when we describe this game. It is already a little bit out of hand. It's 8-0. It's a 7-inning game here we play in the SSSL. We don't play 9, we play 7. Keeps the games a little bit in a nice tempo, nice length. Red Paratroopa already getting tired, folks. This is not looking good for the Eggs. Get it down. How about another single? Bases loaded. Pow ball. Not in time. So bases loaded with 1 out here. Brings up Andrew again. He had a single, though, but this is not a bad thing. Maybe they can get him out here. Contact swing on the ground for the 4. Oh, no, there's an error, but hold on. A banana that gets 1 home, and there's not even somebody at second to cover. All kinds of crap going on there. Oh, man. This is just not looking good, folks. Not looking good. They put in Baby Luigi next, and that was not who was supposed to put in Eli. He's one of the best pitchers in the league, and the CPU won't pick him. Now it's going to be there into deep left. This is out of hand already. Throw for the plate is not in time. It's 11-0. Oh, my goodness. This is looking rough, folks. I have to advertise we have 3 more games tonight, folks, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be another single. But the Mario Fireballs have put up 29 in the game before. Are they on the road to beating that total? I don't know if they want to because, like I said, folks, after they put up 20 runs in a game twice, they've done it twice this year, they have lost both those games. And now another error. What the hell are we doing, guys? Get the ball in. It is now 14-0 thanks to it. Yellow Toad triple. Caden on Twitch remembers being here. That is it for Baby Luigi. Now we're going to put in fucking Baby Mario for some goddamn reason. They got to get Eli in here, man. He's the best pitcher in the league, bar none. Next to Wario and Yellow Magic Koopa. Deep drive to right field. How about 16-0? Oh my God, what is going on? Another 8-run inning. Oh man, it's already Malice at Mario Stadium 3, folks. I'll call it now. It is 16-0. Oh no. This is just an ugly, ugly inning, to say the least. And a contact hit that will get down in front of Red Paratroopa. That's why don't put him there. God, poor Yoshi. Miguel, it's part 3. The other Malice at Mario Stadium. Well, Mario's done it twice this year. And I guess this is 4 because I called Birdo putting 23 up on Mario here. Also a Malice at Mario Stadium. Thank you very much. So, Eggs are actually Little League right now. I know, and Eli's got to be heartbroken, man. They put on a nice little win last week against Daisy, but they have just been unable to do anything about this. It's still in this inning. Eli on Twitch saying, just take me out back and put me down. That's what the owner of the Yoshi Eggs is saying right now. That is so unfortunate. 0-1 here on Blue Pianta. It's going to be another one of those Mario Fireballs, folks. Statistically, one of the better hitting teams in the league. But the banana, can he get it at first? No, he can't. The inning will still keep going. Jesus, will you just end it? Mario Fireballs are the best in hitting average, second in slugging. Their pitching is where they struggle, but they don't need it. Andrew himself coming into the season. Oh, he's caught out, so finally it ends. Andrew gets a little bit lazy there, but they put up another 8 spot. It is 16-0. Yoshi Eggs are out of it. Now finally Eli will get to the plate here in the bottom of the 3rd. Take strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yo 2. Star pitch from Andy. Off speed. It's swung on and past Blue Toad. Nice single there from Eli. Boy, it's a little bit crazy today, folks. A little bit crazy. Lots of stuff going on. Dang, says Danny Jordan. Dang is right. Baby Mario. Baby Mario with the deep drive. Oh, I thought it would go. I thought it would go, folks. But it's caught at the warning track. Oh, man. Oh, I wanted Baby Mario to hit that so bad. How about Baby Luigi? Maybe Baby Luigi's got the bomb. No, he's got a contact hit and a double play. And that will end it. After 2.5, this is a shutout right now. It's 16-0. Most runs scored in a game in SSSL history by one team is 29. Put up by this team against the Bowser Jr. rookies in game week number 3. Those two teams will rematch next week. Blue Toad, though, on the ground, grabbed by Yoshi, and safe at first. Jesus. Air item helping out a little bit there. Red Pianta. It's a meatball over the plate, folks. Can't say more than that. Gets past Baby Daisy. Blue Toad to 3rd. 15 people are watching an absolute beatdown right now. They're Mario fans. They gotta be. Gotta be happy about this. If you're a Mario fan, you are disgusted, sad, probably want to go cry if you're a Yoshi Eggs fan. And cry they will. 17-0. Balls in the gaps today for this Yoshi Egg side have not been good. Yellow Toad is going to get thrown out at second there. A little greedy. A little bit too greedy here are the Mario Fireballs. So 1 out here. Baby Mario getting tired. Would you put in the best pitcher in the league? Eli the me. Yellow Pianta for a second today. They are there at the wall. They got it. They got it. It's going to be a sac fly, though. It'll make it 18-0. But finally, they're not allowing 8 runs in an inning, maybe. That is it for Baby Mario. Red Shy Guy's coming in. What the hell are we doing, guys? Yoshi, put in Eli. On the ground, Mario's going to ground out here for the 6-3 to finally end the inning. They only allow 2 in this inning. Of course, they allowed 16 before. Even Ethan saying, put Eli in. Daisy Flowers owner who lost to this team, is still rooting for the Yoshi Eggs in some way. Now, I'm not going to say they're taking bribes. I mean, if they were taking bribes, they would have lost to you last week. But they did not. They won. To be fair, they almost threw, though. I'm not going to lie. Swing and a miss, strike one on Red Pianta here. This is Red Pianta for the Yoshi Eggs, folks. And this is Red Pianta for the Yoshi Eggs, grounding out 6-3. Top of the fourth. Red Critter. Can Red Critter find any, like, literal, like, sliver of momentum for this team? It will get down. Red Critter will have a single here with 2 outs. Okay, we have 3 more games tonight, including our primetime game of the week. Coming up next, it's Bowser Jr. at Daisy at the Cruiser at nighttime. That should be a real good one. Last time that game played at the Playroom, Bowser Jr., and that was a walk-off from Blue Dry Bones, I want to say, to end that one in extras. So, that should be a very good one. We still also have Wario at Luigi and Birdo at Waluigi. On the ground, that's going to be 4-3. Nothing. 0. Nada. For the Yoshi Eggs in the top of the fourth. We're halfway through, folks. Just hang on. It'll be over soon. I hope. Man. So, the 3-8 teams from last week who became 4-8 took big steps, and now they're taking just an equal, if not bigger, step backward tonight. DK losing in a shutout 7-0, and Yoshi getting shut out even worse than that, 8-0. This is Red Me for the Mario Fireballs with a 1-2 count against Red Shy Guy. Lines it out to Yoshi at short. This is lined out to Baby Mario for 2, so hey, maybe they can put up 0. Maybe they won't allow anything here in the fourth. Now you just got to focus on not allowing 30 runs. That's the goal. Not 30 today. Not 30 would be a good goal. 0-1 on Blue Pianta. Deep drive. Big bomb to center field. Goodbye. Kiss that ball. Goodbye. It's a homer. 19-0. Oh, man, guys. This is brutal stuff right now. Even with 2 outs, they can't stop giving up runs. And Shy Guy is in the fetal position on the mound. That's where we're at right now, guys. Andrew will end the inning as he normally does. But, hey, they add another one. 19-0 here as we head to the 5th. If the Yoshi Eggs would like to maybe score a run today, I'd love to see it. Started off with Shy Guy, who had a look at a homer if it was in this ballpark last week against, instead of in Yoshi Park. Red Shy Guy would have had his first homer of the year, folks. It was that big. Nice drive, though. This is going to get down at the wall in right center. That'll be a single here. Good stuff. That's nice. My mouse is not working anymore. That's good. I'd love to see that. Luckily, I don't need the mouse to have the gameplay, but there we go. Works now. 4-6-3, double play. Just brutal, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I honestly might work on the graphic of the 3 stars of last week while we're doing this right now, folks. I cannot lie. Cannot lie to you. This is a bit rough to watch. But luckily, you ain't got to watch it very much longer. Baby Mario will get on. That's a little shred of hope, maybe. I mean, we're talking about a shred, but this is Baby Luigi. Take strike 1. I would love to see like a baby homer. I think a baby homer's deserved. This team deserves a baby homer. This is on the ground. Blue Toad gets it. 6-3. Nothing. 0. Nada. Zilch. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Mario Fireballs only have 2 more tries to get 11 runs to beat their own record. Caught out there, fly out, and that was right field. Brings up Red Pianta for the Mario Fireballs. On the ground, grabbed by Yoshi. Hey, there's 1 and there's 2 outs quickly. That's not bad. That's something. That's better. Brings up Yellow Toad. On the ground. That'll be 3. How about that? Hey, folks, it's a 1-2-3 inning Yoshi eggs are at least not going to allow anything more right now. 19-0. Maybe Daisy will start off the inning well with a nice hit there. Good hit from her. Good stuff. We like to see that now. Red Pianta is going to get that down in center field. Okay, here we go. Their best opportunity to put a run on the board today. Red Critter deep to right center. It's at the wall. It is not going to be a homer. Baby Daisy thought about tagging up. She stays there. Tomo on YouTube just joined. What happened? A lot happened, brother. Right now, we're seeing an assault. Malice at Mario Stadium 3 or 4 today. 0-1 on Yoshi on the ground. In the gap. Hey, base is loaded here. Eggs trying to prevent the shutout. We had the DK Wilds get shut out by Bowser 7-0 in game number 2. And then in game number 1, it was 11-4. And that was a Diddy Monkeys win. So blowouts today. Been a lot of close games. Unfortunately, double play for the Yoshi Eggs. God, it just will not stop, man. Top of the 6 means another 0. They only have one more chance to prevent a historic shutout. It's Yellow Pianta who had at least one homer in this game. It's not going to be another, but it will be another single. Miguel Martinez says, 18-point comeback, anyone? Hey, you know what? You just never know. I'm not going to put it past anybody. Past Baby Mario, though, is that ball. And they got 2 on with nobody out. Man, oh man. It brings up Red Me. This is going to get in the gap. Oh, boy. Here comes 20, folks. Play at the plate is not in time. No outs. It's 20 runs. Red Shy Guy's done. Would you put in Eli, please? Thank you, Jesus. It's fucking too late now, but God. Best pitcher in the league is as about a 3.4 ERA for the Yoshi Eggs. All-star selection. The only me selected for the All-Star game. This is a foul ball. Fouled off to the right here. This is swung on, gets down into left center. Nobody out still. 21-0. They put up 21 against the Waluigi Spitballs the other day as well. This is just as impressive. Blue Pianta flies this one out to center, and Red Toad needs to get back. Folks, you'll have, you probably should have the 3 stars of game day number 10. Tomo says, no mercy rules in this league. It looks like no mercy, man. No mercy. We play 7 here. We play 7 every game. It's no mercy. Because I never know. I don't want to ever think a team in this league couldn't come back from down 10 because in the All-Star game, the West came back from down 10 runs in a 9-inning game, rather. I'll say that. They did come back down 10 runs to win that one 24-21, which means a team in the West, if they play a team in the East in the SSSL World Series, will have home field advantage. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 out. Pop fly to right field. They're not going to get 29 today. They'll get 21. Mario Fireballs continuing to murder teams. They'll have one more chance. The Yoshi Eggs will to stop the shutout. Starts off with Red Shy Guy. Strike 1 on him. Star swing, and that's going to be a single. Nice job on the star swing for Red Shy Guy, trying to keep him alive here from, again, folks, not getting shut out. Double play. They're down to their last out. 4-3, and it's finally over, folks. It's finally over. 21-0. Yoshi Eggs get shut out, and any thought of them maybe having a try at the playoffs could be wiped away with this game. There's still 9 games left in the season. It's not mathematically done. They are 4-9. The best they can be is 13-9. But boy, that was painful. That hurt. And I think that hurt everybody watching, especially people who are Yoshi Eggs fans, and particularly Eli, with whom I must give my grievances and my condolences to after that game. Let's turn it around. Let's up the energy a little bit. Come on back for game number 4. It is the primetime game of the week here, folks. Bowser Jr. at the Cruiser. Bowser Jr., they've won so many games. They lost last week, but they've still won 5 previously. They went on a 5-game winning streak before that. Can they knock off Daisy and give Daisy a second loss in a row? Find out when we come back. Thanks for your patience and welcome back to the SSSL. I'm Alec Rome. This is our primetime game of the week here on the deck of the Daisy Cruiser at nighttime. It is Bowser Jr., a 7-5 team who is looking to continue what has been an amazing section of their game of their entire season versus a Daisy Flowers team that lost to the Yoshi Eggs last week in a bit of a heartbreaker. They had a late charge, down 5-4 with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and they lined it out. Could have had a chance to take the lead and force Yoshi to come back to the plate in the bottom of the 7th. Instead, they are 8-3, very solid, or 8-4 rather, very solid, very good. Happy about that, I'm sure Ethan is in our Twitch chat. But also, they're still hunting for that first round bye in the playoffs, and they're behind Wario and Birdo pretty solidly, both in the head-to-head matchups as well as they are looking for the record. So they need the win tonight. They're still trying to stay on pace with those teams. Of course, Birdo and Wario both still left to play in our next 2 matchups, Wario at Luigi and Birdo at Waluigi to finish the night. But in the meantime, the Bowser Jr. rookies have been putting things together. I mean, talk about, even though they had that little step back, tiny step back last week, I forget who they lost. It was to DK, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was to DK in game day number 12. It's still been very solid for them overall when we look at the entire league schedule. Before that moment, they had won 5 in a row. That included wins against Yoshi, Peach, Waluigi, Luigi, and Bowser. All the teams that they needed to beat, and they were this close. 1 strike. On the last strike, they lost it to Wario. Could have been 6 in a row. So, Andrew, Pop Sports says the first reply of manager Andrew Papelka after that 21-0 shutout. That's probably his Twitter, folks. Go check out Andrew's Twitter if you want to see some news from that 21-0 shutout. Folks, before we play this next game, before we show you the rosters, game day 12, 3 stars. We got 2 red Piantas on the 3 stars. Not going to lie, I put red Pianta for the Yoshi Eggs at the honorable mention spot. Had the home run that made the difference in the win versus Daisy. Felt a little bad after seeing the Yoshi Eggs get shut out. I wanted to make sure that Yoshi was represented in game day number 12. Then King Boo and the Diddy Monkeys in the 3 spot had 1 home run and 3 RBI and a 6-run comeback against Waluigi. Gets the 3rd star. The 2nd star is red Pianta for the Peach Monarchs, who's 5 for 5. Or excuse me, that's not red Pianta. That should be blue Pianta. Oops, it should be blue Pianta. Here we go. Look at this. Look at how quick I can change it, folks. Look at how quick I can change it. Look at this. Boop. You'll never know that I put that up there. Here we go. I can do it in 30 seconds or less. Look at this. I have shortcuts ready to go and blue Pianta, and we save that. We file. We control Shift W, and look at this. I'm so good. You never saw that. You never saw, absolutely never saw that happened, because now look at that. It was never there. It was never there. I don't know what you're talking about. Blue Pianta is the 2nd star. 5-5, and 6 RBIs and an upset over the Mario Fireballs, 13-9. It was a very solid game for Blue Pianta, his best of the season by far. So yeah, that contributed to his now 20 RBIs. So, and then King K. Rool, folks. Record, first ever 5 home run, 14 RBI game. Beating Luigi 22-11. I don't know, even though I'm the Birdo Bows owner, if anybody could argue that is deserving the 1st star. That is crazy shit. That was wild. And I just wonder if he will beat that total. He had 6 at-bats. He was 6 for 6. Could have had one more. Yeah, who knows. But anyway, back on this game, let's talk about the Bowser Jr. rookies. Here they are. Goomba had a very good section, a surprising complete game for this Bowser Jr. rookie side. 7 innings pitched in game day number 9, or game day number 10 rather. No earned runs in a victory. 6-2. That was probably over Peach, I want to say. And so they are getting the nod here. Goomba going again on the mound for the Bowser Jr. rookies. The rest of the lineup is the same. Like I said, they have been a little bit middling in some of the stat categories as a team. 10th in hitting average, 10th in slugging, a 6th in ERA, but last in opponent batting average allowed. But still, they are 7-5. Meanwhile, allowing the batting average to a team like Daisy, who is third in batting average and has so many tough players on this side. You had the All-Star selection, All-Star MVP on the Bowser Jr. side in Green Hammer Bro. But you have 3 All-Star selections in Blue Dry Bones, Daisy, and Funky Kong here. And Blue Dry Bones makes, I would call it a rare start. I mean, not necessarily rare. He's started 5 times, but Ethan's kind of gone back and forth between Blue Dry Bones and himself. I guess it's rare that Daisy starts. Only started once this year, so I'll correct that record. But Blue Dry Bones' overall ERA, 4.94 on the mound with 17 innings pitched. But really what he's known for is he's got 36 hits. That's second in the league coming into tonight. And the best average with an 800 average coming into this game. He's on the mound. The rest of the lineup has been mostly the same. And Funky Kong, folks, second in the league in RBI and third in home runs. Game number 4 is right now. Big game, folks. Lock in. And before you do, make sure you follow us everywhere. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. You see it on the break. Follow us there. And, of course, join our Discord. It was in the chat earlier if you want to stay with our community and keep chatting after the games. Or right now. Whatever you want to do. You're in the chat. Here we go. You're in. You're live. You're present. You were here for Daisy and Bowser Jr. Daisy got the flip to go first here, so it's Blooper to lead us off. And really intrigued to see if Goomba can keep this momentum going like he had in that first start. And that's 1 out. Lined it out too short. Green Magic Koopa got the easy grab. Brings up Wiggler, who I've said is really one of the... I don't even know if you can really call it a 10th man because we only play 9. But, God, Wiggler has just been so good this year. Adds another hit to what has been a stellar season for Wiggler. 29th hit of the year, batting .636. And has 3 home runs to go with it. Boomerang Bro has 3 home runs. Will be a 4th! The walls are so shallow here, it's so hard to grab, and it's gone! It is so difficult to rob a homer at right and left field on the cruiser, and that is gone. His 4th of the year, 17 RBI, and an early 2-0 lead for the Daisy Flowers. They've only lost 1 game here at the cruiser. It was to Wario, the #1 team in the league. Funky Kong deep to center. Is he looking to add another? It would be his 12th of the year. It's off the wall, just over the head of Caden. It's a double. The Australian sensation Boomerang down under, says Ethan. Big drive. What a shot. 0-1 here for Blue Dry Bones, the best average hitter in the league. 80% of the time he gets a hit. And there's an error. Almost call it an error. I don't know how to call that one. There's a fish there. And Funky Kong gets home. It's 3-0. Look at this. Caden just gets clocked with a fish in center field. Hard to know if I would call that an error because they hit him beforehand. We'll be thinking about that one as the scoring team after the game. So 3-0 here as Blue Dry Bones is able to get a little bit of help from the sea life. Goomba, bit of a rough start for him to start this game. Had an amazing stretch, but now not so much. This is grabbed by Green Magic Koopa. It'll be a 6-3, so 2 out. Maybe you can get this thing under control here. Just got to get Toadette out. But, folks, Toadette had her first home run of the year last week in the last inning. Thought that might have been an interesting, intriguing addition to what would have been a comeback, but instead it was not. But she still gets a single here to keep the inning alive. Runners on the corners. 2 out for Daisy, who has had home runs. 4 of them, to be exact. She going to have a drive on the ground, grabbed by Green Magic Koopa. Got her in time, but they allow 3 runs, including a 2-run shot to right field from Boomerang Bro. Quickly 3-0. Bowser Jr. rookies. They lost this game, rather, in extras. They are hoping to not have to do that tonight. They need some help, though, right away. Caden with a grab there by Toadette at short for the first. Again, Blue Dry Bones walked that off in the playroom. 2-run shot to left ended it. Green Magic Koopa on the ground in the gap. It's not going to be grabbed by Toadette or Daisy. And so, Green Magic Koopa getting aboard. He is, I think, the worst of the two. No, he's a little bit better, actually. He's batting 489. He had a homer as well this year. So Green Magic Koopa a little bit better than Blue. Bowser Jr., the captain, gets that one down. He's had a 457 average, and that's a nice single for him. He has 4 doubles this year. That's just a single there. But here is the All-Star Game MVP. 10 of his team's 13 homers. It is Green Hammer Bro. An 11th would tie the game already. Looks at strike 2, though, with 1 out. He's not going to go power here. He has to go contact it straight to Toadette. And a good pitching effort there by Blue Dry Bones. A little bit surprised that Green Hammer Bro did not swing at either of those first 2 pitches. Forces him to go contact, and he lines out into a double play. Tough for the rookies there. Needed him to come through. Top of the second brings up Ethan now. Towards the bottom of the order for the Daisy Flowers. 375 this year. And a big drive. He's had 1 home run this year. Will be a second. It will not be. It's robbed by Caden at the wall in center field. Ethan says the Dark Blue Knight rises, referring to Blue Dry Bones and Caden. I don't know how you let strike 2 go by like that, he said on Twitch. And yeah, I don't know, brother. That was rough to say the least. I think that was just a momentary lapse of judgment from one of the better hitters in the league. Blooper here is quietly not bad. Got a little 404 going on, but oh, there's the green shell, and you can't get him. He's on with an error. On due to an error from Green Magic Koopa because of a shell. And now Wiggler's up at the plate. Contact hit over Green Magic Koopa. And Boomerang Bro will be back up with 2 on this time. Chance to crack open a scoring even more. He had the 2-run shot. Can he get a 3-run shot? Make it 6-0. Looks at strike 1. The 0-1 curving inside is deep to center. It is so far back there. It is gone again. Boomerang Bro. 5th of the year, 2nd of the game. Doubles the lead. I had a feeling it was going to be unreachable. It is 6-0 Daisy on the cruiser. And already Goomba unable to match the effort that he had in his only start of the year. Bowser Jr. stepping in to try and rein it in for this team. Funky Kong deep to right field, and another one onto it. Goodbye. 12th of the year for Funky Kong. It has been blowout city tonight in all of our games, and it could be another one here. Wow, what a shot. The mayor is in his office. Worthless on YouTube saying, damn, he smoked that. You're absolutely right. Smoked that like a pipe to right field. How about another one? Blue Dry Bones. That's 3 in a row. Oh my God, it's a home run derby. His 4th of the year. This is out of hand. Caden is absolutely on his hands and knees right now. It's 8-0. Man, oh man, this is getting out of hand to say the least here. 4th game of the night. They are in trouble. On the ground, Red Paratroopa will finally be an out. Caden, this is on his birthday. Doing this on my birthday should be legal. Happy birthday, by the way, to our owner, Caden. Happy birthday, my friend. Caden says, I didn't want to have to play the birthday card, but looks like I'll have to. No, I understand that. Happy birthday. I guess this is not a great gift from me to you and from the league to you, but this is what's happening right now. That's flown out in left field. Ouch. Ouch, to say the least. 16 of you. We're seeing another big section. Daisy Flowers put up 3 homers in a row. Thanks to the 3-4-5 section of the lineup. Blue Magic Koopa, nice lead-off single. Everybody on YouTube, by the way, Caden saying happy birthday as well. Danny saying happy birthday to you. I'm hoping it turns around for you. Could be the biggest comeback. It's early. It's nice and early. Could be the biggest comeback in league history. You never know. Very early. Line drive, double play. God damn it. Announcer's curse. 2 out already here in the bottom of the second for the Bowser Jr. rookies. Now Goomba. Goomba has been slowly crawling things together. I know he had a bad pitching stint, folks. Let's not get that wrong. Goomba was bad on the mound tonight, but he's found a few hits here and there. He's still bad overall. Now you got Green Koopa, who has been bad, but hey, Goomba finds his 12th of the year. Green Koopa's trying to break the 10 mark. He will not break the 10 mark. He will ground it out. Rough for the Bowser Jr. rookies through 2. It's 8-0. They've already led up 4 homers in 2 innings. It is Bowser Jr. and Daisy here, the captains on the mound and the box. Daisy with the deep drive. It's not as deep as the other ones were. Left field, grabbed by Green Hammer Bro. Caden says, oh, great, let's have the Kraken open up right field. I know. That's exactly where you didn't need it to be lower, the wall to be lower. Here's Ethan. This is a nice drive, contact hit. Nice adjustment, honestly, on the hit from Ethan. It was curving left and really scooted over to get that one. So, runner on with 1 out for Blooper. Back to the top of the order once again for the Flowers. Nice strike there from Bowser Jr. Curving left to right. Keeping on the outside edge. This is fouled off. I like what Bowser Jr.'s right now. His pitch placement. Go paintball here. Yep. He does go paintball. Swung on, though, and good contact. That paintball sometimes can be really easy to hit for some players. Now they're going to try and run. This is a mistake. He's get caught out. Too greedy. Advance the runner at third, but you waste an out there. So now you got Wiggler. I don't know if that's going to work out for them or not, but you can see what Bowser Jr. is trying to do. He's trying to keep it outside here. Goes inside there. Jams Wiggler. Nice stuff. That was actually a mistake in some regard. Got a little bit too greedy, did the Daisy Flowers, and they cannot add on another run. It is 8-0 right now. You got Dry Bones, Caden, and Green Magic Koopa. Caden does not have a home run this year. Any Me, though, could do it. Green Dry Bones has 1. He bets $5.90. Dry Bones on Dry Bones over the head of Daisy. Nice single. Caden, here he is. Only batting .255, though, as a owner. Not amazing. Hopefully, he can improve that here on his birthday. He's got 12 hits this year. Contact hit. Off the head of Toadette, an error. And there's the pow ball. Off the head of Toadette. It's not going to be a hit necessarily, but hey, you're not going to throw it away. You like it. 2 on, nobody out. Strike there on Green Magic Koopa on the outside edge. The 0-1. That's inside, but a ball this time. And Green Magic Koopa finds something. Oh, that's a strike. I don't know if I like these folks. These are real tight calls. The 1-2 inside. Swung on. Gets down, and its bases loaded. Best opportunity so far of the game for the Bowser Jr. rookies. And it is Bowser Jr. to step up to the plate. He's got a decent average, 457. Star swing coming from him. Paintball. High fly, paintball, bloopers underneath it. So is Wiggler, but they get paint on it, but that doesn't matter. They actually fight through the paint, and it doesn't work out. But okay, that's fine. Bring up one of the best hitters in the league. He had a bad first at-bat, but if he can get a hold of one, it's 8-4. Big drive, deep to left field. Will it get over the wall? No, Wiggler was able to grab that one. Oh my God, what the hell happened? Double play. I don't even know what happened there. Wiggler hustled to that ball. Oh my goodness, it's 8-0. That was kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. That was insane. Wiggler just ran to that one, and I'm 1 out. Now Boomerang Bro. Deep to center, it is gone again. 9-0. Good Lord. Oh my God, folks. This is looking rough. 9-0. Man, they had an opportunity with Green Hammer Bro. Wasn't quite high enough. Now it could be really in dire straits. Line drive, grabbed by Green Koopa. Brings up Blue Dry Bones, who had a home run as well. This section all had a home run in 1 inning. Paintball doesn't help out. Man, oh man. I think Bowser Jr. needs to upgrade his paint. Looks like watercolor. Maybe needs to get some acrylic or some shit like that. Maybe oil paint. I don't know. Grabbed by Green Magic Koopa. Double play. It's going to be there at 6-3. So they get out of that one. They only allow 1. But you're just going to keep going back to that one chance for Green Hammer Bro. I think that they really depend on him to hit big bombs. He has 23 RBIs. Team has 61 overall. He is a big section of their offense, and so when he's off, it can be really difficult. Blue Magic Koopa, though, will get aboard again. He's had a decent day. Magic Koopas have been solid. Now Green Toad has had a homer this year as well. Contact hit. Will he add another one to that? Oh, it's down, but it's caught out there at second. Toadette really hustled for that one, too. Line drive, double play, and the inning. Jesus. Folks, it's been Blowout City tonight. Last week was Upset City. This is not the case this week. 9-0 right now. Daisy Flowers on top. We still have 2 more games, though. Not going to say it's completely like that. You still have Luigi at Wario. Toadette with a single there. Or Wario at Luigi, pardon me. Luigi's home. They already played away at the mansion. Could be an opportunity for Luigi to get a 2-0 series victory. Sweep this season, which would be shocking. That would be something. And then finally in the nightcap, Birdo, my team at Waluigi and Wario City. They lost last time they were there and played Wario. They lost that one pretty convincingly, 15-6, I must say. It's not good. Ethan here with 1 out. Gets it past Blue Magic Koopa. There's 2 on. Now brings back up the top of the order for Blooper. He's going to try and bunt here on 1 out. Up 9-0, but misses it for a strike. Strike 2, and now he's going to have to swing. Paintball from Bowser Jr. They hit these a lot. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 gets him out. Nice, good strikeout there from Bowser Jr. That is it for him, though. I would like to see him stay in a little bit longer there. I think he could have. But Magic Koopa steps in. Top of the 5th. 9-0 game. Got Wiggler up here. I would have liked Bowser Jr. to stay in personally, but I also understand it. On the ground. Oh, an error by Green Magic Koopa. Come on, Toadette. Thought about going for 3rd, but Green Magic Koopa, brother. We don't need this right now. Boomerang Bros had 3 today. Looks at strike 1. Could he have 4? The only other player to have a 4 home run game is King K. Rool. The 1-1 over the plate. It is high in center field. It's not going to be deep enough, though. On 2 outs, they prevent him from getting another. They prevent any more runs being scored on them. It is 9-0. That is huge. Now, can we find them some runs here in the bottom of the 5th? Green Koopa, not necessarily one of those people that finds your runs all the time, but hey, look at that. Green Koopa has been recovering a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That's his 10th hit of the year, but I feel like his latter half of the season has been a tiny bit better. 0-1 here for Green Dry Bones. Nice contact hit. That's going to get down. Can they try this again? Green Koopa's going to 3rd. This is going to be a double for Green Dry Bones. Again, good situation. They had bases loaded with 1 out, and they screwed it up. Green Hammer Bro couldn't hit him home. Now you got Caden here. He has 4 RBIs this year, only batting .255, but it'd be a good time for him to find some. Start swing. Past Toadette. It's going to be a run. And how about 2? 2 RBI, single for Caden. 6 now on the year, and they have finally gotten on the board here. Not bad. That will help, and they still have nobody out here. 14 of you watching. Been a lot of blowouts tonight, I'm not going to lie, but that is not a bad way to get it going. But they're going to switch out Blue Dry Bones here at this point and bring in Daisy. Blue Dry Bones through 4 innings, only allowing 2 is very solid. The 0-1. Green Magic Koopa. Contact hit. Line drive. Double play. Just like that. They rein in the inning a little bit here. Really would have liked to see Green Magic Koopa get that under control. Would have had at least a nice hit. But now brings up Bowser Jr. He had one try at something big earlier, but his paintball didn't work out. And now he swings on a ball he shouldn't have swung at, but watch out. Pow ball, pow ball. Nope, doesn't make any difference. Should have scouted this team. You got to know not to swing. It is 9-2. They get 2 back here, but they only have 2 innings left. Otherwise, they're going to lose the season series to Daisy here. Drop to 7-6. And back into that iffy kind of in-between spot, essentially. This is going to be past Green Magic Koopa for Funky Kong. So Diddy jumped to 7-6 tonight with the victory. And when we look at the Matrix, Bowser Jr. lost to Diddy. So Bowser, like I said, Diddy will jump to the 5 spot if Bowser Jr. loses tonight. And it will be no matter what because of the run differential as well, because it was a big victory for Diddy tonight. Keyshawn says, can you tell my buddy Joe, who's lurking in the chat, to hop on his computer? I hear him through Discord. Tell him, me, and Sean are ready to watch Peaky Blinders. Well, there you go. They're ready to watch Peaky Blinders, folks. Keyshawn Patel. Drop me a like. For that, drop me a like, you know. Drop a like on the video just because I did that. I wouldn't mind that in return. 9-2, bottom of the 6th. Green Hammer Bro has struggled today. Green Hammer Bro, one of the best players in the league, has not been able to do anything for his Bowser Jr. rookies. Blue Magic Koopa gets it down. Wiggler is unable to get to that. Brings up Green Toad. Strike 1 on Green Toad. And that gets in, so a nice little single there. 2 on. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you very much, Keyshawn Patel on YouTube. Thank you, man. Strike 1 here on Goomba, who had a bad pitching stint to start, but maybe he can recover. That's a nice single. That is going to be in the corner. Blue Magic Koopa turning for home. Going to be close play at the plate. He's out at the plate, unfortunately. What a throw. Oh, man, he's out at the plate. I don't know if I supported them going for that. It really got off the wall. They gave it a run. Now you got 2 out for Green Koopa. He's had a couple hits today, though. This is on the ground. It's going to be a 6-4. God damn. Damn, too bad. 9-2. We head to the top of the 7th. It's another big game for the Daisy Flowers. They are in the lead here, in control. They will win here if they do that win. We don't know that they will just yet. That's a single for Toadette. But they're in control to do so. They'll jump to 9-4. They won't pass either Wario or Birdo tonight, even if they lose. What a line drive. Oh, it goes foul. Daisy almost had a homer there. The 0-1 here on Daisy is on the ground. Going to be a 6-4-3 instead of a homer, and so there's 2 out. But Daisy will jump to 9-4, so that means Daisy will be 3 no matter what happens tonight because of head-to-head. Unless... No, yeah, they'll be 3 no matter what happens tonight. It would be incredibly difficult for that not to be the case, but they were able to hop over and make sure the Mario Fireballs don't pass them. Blue Magic Koopa is getting a little bit tired here, but he's had a nice little stretch to end the game, a bit better than what he maybe has been doing on the mound this year. Air item, though, puts that in the corner, and Ethan gets there, so it's not over yet. Well, Blue Magic Koopa's had a 5-4-3 for this team, so really a solid effort from him, and I understand why you put him in instead of Bowser there in the middle of the game. Wiggler on now, 1 strike. Field tilted towards left field here, 9-2. Power swing coming, swing and a miss on the off speed. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, Wiggler's out of here. And that will end the inning. Nice strikeout from Blue Magic Koopa, surprisingly on Wiggler. And that will be that for the Daisy Flowers. They cannot do anything more. They need the biggest comeback. What have I said? A lot of teams have been down 7 tonight going into the final inning. Got to be patient. Don't need to swing here. And he doesn't. Nice job, Green Dry Bones. That's why he's such a good hitter. He's hitting 590. And it's over Blue Dry Bones' head. That is why he's hitting 590. Just point blank period. Because he realized he scouted his opponent. Don't swing on Daisy's pitch there. Brings up Caden. Swings on the fastball. Could he have his first homer of the year? It's at the wall. It's not going to get gone. It's out. Just out. Oh, Caden had a look at that one. Man, that would have been a good birthday gift to end the night with. Oh, but instead there's one out. Green Magic Koopa keeps the game alive. He's going to have a single here. Runners on first and second for Bowser Jr. You need a big hit out of him here. Do not swing on this, Bowser Jr. He did swing on it again, and that is just the youth, the inexperience. Just a little bit too young, a little bit too cocky in my opinion. But now here is Green Hammer Bro. He struggled all night. Can he get this team within 4? No problem, Joe. Have a good night, brother. Contact hit. It is down in front of Blooper. The game is still alive for the moment. Bases loaded for Blue Magic Koopa, who's had some hits tonight. Let's not get that wrong. Strike one on Blue Magic Koopa. 9-2. Bottom of the 7th. They're down to their last out. Contact hit, and they'll have a run here. 9-3. Bowser Jr. rookies are not quite done. They need some help, but this is a good situation to be in. I mean, if you're going to have 2 outs, you might as well have the bases loaded. Now you got a section lineup. Hey, Green Toad's hit a homer this year. He's batting .450. Green Toad on the ground. It is in the gap. Make it 9-4. 9-4. They need another. It's going to end up being, I want to say Goomba. It's going to probably be Goomba. Then it would be Green Koopa. Goomba's had a hit or two. You need these guys to figure it out tonight. Strike one on Goomba. Goomba. Big drive. It gets down in the gap. Goomba's going to add to it. Bring another one home. 9-5. 9-6. Toad thinking about going for home. You got to turn around, Toad. Turn around. At third. He is safe there at third, and they're still alive. Could this be one of the craziest comebacks, the largest comeback in league history? Good situation. This team knows what it's like to lose and win on 2 outs. Green Koopa's had some hits. He's one of the worst hitters in the league, but you'd never know. That is it for Daisy. Daisy's getting pulled. It's Red Paratroopa to make the save with 1 out remaining. Runners on second and third. Contact hit is straight to Blue Dry Bones. Green Koopa, brother. Oh, that's it. That's the game. Good effort from Bowser Jr. at the end, but the mistakes were made early in this game, and that's where they lost. The Daisy Flowers showing what a team that knows how to win on the regular looks like. 9-6 the final. Bowser Jr.'s had a great stretch, but they lose one here again. They drop to 7-6. Ah, so brutal. They gave you a little shred of hope there, Caden. I'm sorry that it didn't work out, but happy birthday, my friend. Congrats to another one. Cheers to another year being alive, my friend. And cheers to the Daisy Flowers and Ethan in the chat. You win another one. You are now 9-4 and still very solidly in a playoff spot as you continue on your season. 2 more games, folks. Come on back. Big one as well. It's not over yet. Close one. I think this is going to be really intriguing. Can Wario avenge their only loss at home this year, I want to say? One of their toughest losses. 4-2 against Luigi at the Mansion. Really intrigued by this matchup. Has some big stakes for Luigi as well. They can hop back over. They want to keep pace because of this battle for that 6th and final playoff spot. Come on back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the SSSL, the craziest baseball league on the internet. I'm Alec Rome, your announcer tonight, as we head to our fifth game of the night. The Wario Muscles have only lost 3 games this year, but one of them was a heartbreaker at Wario City to the Luigi Knights, who found a way, as they have a lot of times this year, including just a couple of weeks ago, finding a way to come back and get 4 runs in the 7th to beat Diddy on the road 7-6. They just know how to do it, folks. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. Last week, though, they did lose a big one to Berto. They were in that game for the moment. Fire Hambro hit a grand slam and found his way to an 8-6 game. But, I mean, after that, it was just all Berto. They were just a little bit too tough, and that 2-3-4 spot for Berto is very difficult. But with that home run, it was Fire Bro's 6th of the year for the Luigi Knights, only their 8th home run, one of the least in the league, next to maybe Yoshi when it comes to the amount of home runs. I think they're second last. In home runs. Oh, no, the third last. Peach only has 4 as a team. But Luigi Knights, averaging 485. They're on the uptick. I mean, they're on the uptick when it comes to some of the statistics. They're now 4th in team hitting average, getting around 8th or 9th. They're 8th in slugging, 8th in ERA, and 5th in opponent batting average allowed at 446. And Wario has skidded a little bit in some of those categories, is 4th in hitting, 5th in slugging. Still, though, the main thing, Yellow Magic Koopa and Wario are the best 2 pitchers in the league. They're number 1 and number 3 in ERA. Yellow Magic Koopa with a 2.75 through 20 1/3. Wario 4.26 through 46 innings pitched. I don't think anybody in the league has even pitched that many innings, period. And the team ERA is a 4.01. Very good. They're tough to play against. You got to really get lucky and be good batting. But hey, Luigi held this team to just 2 runs at Wario City, which has not been the same for a lot of teams. Normally, Wario scores about 9 to 10 every game. Very consistent team. Let's see what Luigi can do. Can they win the season series and jump to 7-6? That would be wild. Let's find out, starting with Wario's team. Wario started last game. He plays again tonight. They won 8-6 against Bowser. Want to say it wasn't a terrible stretch for Wario in that game. He pitched 4 2/3, allowed 5. It's okay, not too bad. Then Toadsworth came in and actually really helped close that game out, and Yellow Magic Koopa had the last out. But Toadsworth had a nice stretch there himself. So even with the 1 and 2 pitchers, you got a not bad third option in Toadsworth. That is a recipe for danger. That is for sure. Wario Muscles are always dangerous. For the Luigi Knights, there we go. Luigi Knights, it's the same batting order. Fire Hammer Bro is the pitcher tonight. And when we talk about good pitchers in this league, he is also among them. 5th in ERA with a 4.52. Just 2nd in WHIP, walks, hits over innings pitched, with a 1.63. Better than Yellow Magic Koopa and well better than Wario. There's a 2.09. Fire Hammer does not let up hits, and Wario really depends on hits himself. He has 33, which is 5th, tied for 4th, actually, with Dark Bones of the Luigi Knights on this team. Dark Bones is 2nd in average, 7.67. Very solid stuff. He can be very consistent, and I think the Luigi Knights are certainly matched up. We saw it last time. They feel like they're matched up well with this Wario Muscles team. Can they continue to ride this roller coaster of a season to a win? Will Wario Muscles be the first team to get to 10 wins, double digits, in the season? Let's find out right now with Luigi. The home team ended up drawing another away spot again tonight. Here we go. At the mansion. Strike 1 on Luigi, who is the leadoff batter for this team. Luigi has been not too bad, very solid. Misses, though, on that off-speed, 1 and 2. No splitter here from Wario yet, but a nice contact hit. Gets down. Luigi is aboard with a leadoff single. Brings up Dark Bones. Again, these two were a huge combo together. Strike 1 on him. Luigi batting .392 this year. Fly out there to left, though. Luigi's got to get back. He is not there in time. What a dime. What an absolute dot from Yellow Toad. Oh, my God. Luigi got out of position, and they're down 2 outs. What in the world was that? Great throw from Yellow Toad. This is a nice drive, though, from Mitch. It gets down, and so they stay in it. 1 on with 2 outs. That was a crazy throw, man. Holy cow. Good stuff from Yellow Toad, man. That's wild. Green Magic Koopa swings and misses. Wrong ball. Wrong ball on the splitter. 0-1. Looks at strike 2, 0-2. The off speed swung on, and it will not get down. Yellow Pianta hustles to it, and they're able to get out of the inning. Nice stuff there from the Muscles. Luigi looked like they had a little bit of a chance there, but Yellow Toad, what a play. What a play in left. That was wild. Firehammer Bro. He's been a very consistent pitcher. Let's see if he can continue it. Starts off with Toadsworth, as they have been lately. Toadsworth's the leadoff batter. Fastball on the ground. Passed. Green Magic Koopa. God, Toadsworth is just so good. Firehammer Bro's got some heat, man, too, so that was impressive. Brings up Yellow Toad, who's got homers this year. He's got a few. He's a pretty decent hitter. Yellow Toad, 560 with 2 homers. Takes a look at strike 2, though. 0-2. Star pitch, left inside edge, past Green Critter at second, but Toadsworth slow and gets forced out, so they get the lead runner. I think there might have been an error item involved in that conversation, personally. I think it might have been Wario's fault. This is a deep drive, though, by Yellow Pianta. That's going to get to the wall. Yellow Toad looking to turn for third. Don't think he's going to get home, though, because that's a nice throw from Mitch. So runners on the corners with 1 out. Got to try and get one of the better hitters in the league out. Wario has 28 singles, 5 doubles, which means 33 hits on 51 at-bats. This is not going to be one of those. Double play there, 6-3, and we keep it scoreless through 1. Nice job there from Green Magic Koopa at short. After 1, it is 0-0 here at the mansion. Ideal for what Luigi needs to do to win this game. You got Firehammer Bro, Green Shy Guy, and Green Critter up. Green Critter, I don't think, has a homer for this side. Meanwhile, the Birdo Bose Green Critter is among the league's best with 7 home runs and 18 RBI. This is going to be a single for Firehammer Bro. 24th hit of the year. Nice stuff from him. Green Shy Guy swung on. Oh, that is rough to say the least. Green Shy Guy only has 11 hits on the year, and it's not going to add a 12th for sure. Splitter here. Green Critter swings on the splitter, but this is very sky high and left, and get him out of here. That's the end of 1.5 innings. Second try for Luigi. Finds nothing. Wario Muscles here in the bottom of the second. Starts with Parker. Parker, 404 is the batting average and has 2 home runs and 13 RBIs this year. He's been very good for this squad. Contact hit. Straight to Green Critter, though. 1 down for Yellow Magic Koopa. Best pitcher. Also a pretty decent hitter. Batting .500. Gets mostly singles. 0-1. Looked at for the second one. Now I like to see Firebro go off speed here. Instead goes inside and gets jammed in on just past. A nice little blooper of a hit just over the head of Green Magic Koopa. But I would really like to see Firehammer Bro stop going fastball there and throw something off speed or curveball. Grab, though, Green Critter. Nice job. Double play, 4-3. After 2 quick innings. Nada. Zeros on the board here for both teams. That's what I expected in this sort of good defensive. I mean, both these teams could be good defensively and I think good offensively. I mean, Luigi had I'm pretty sure, a pretty big game, one of these games this year. That's lined out. Let me go back and look. I mean, they've been blown out here. They got blown out by Bowser pretty bad here, but Luigi's also had 1 or 2 games where they put up some runs. They put up 15 against Peach here at home in game day number 6. 15-3 was the final score there. 0-2, Green Paratroopa. Swings on this one, make it a 6-3. That'll be 2 out. Good effort, though. Tried to get to the bag in time, but it's thrown out. Luigi now with 2 out. This is going to be straight to Yellow Magic Koopa. We are not scoring here so far, folks. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the third. Head to the bottom now with the Wario Muscles. Got the Nokies and Toadsworth. Not always looking like they're going to get hit anything. The Nokies have been okay. Blue Noki 450. Red Noki for this team a lot worse at 160. This is fouled off by Red Noki. Deep foul, though. 0-1. Star pitch, though. It's swung on deep to right field, but it's really not that deep. 1 out. Brings up Blue Noki. On the ground. Chopper 5-3. That's 2. Looking like we're going to be scoreless through 3 here, folks, but I don't want to say Toadsworth's going to get out. He has 23 hits this year. Could be 24. It's fouled away. Toadsworth does not have a homer this year. He's been close, though. God, would that be fun to see him hit a home. 0-1. This is a deep drive. Center field, but it doesn't look deep enough. Green shell's the only way they'll get out of the inning. Nope. Nice job. Mitch kicks it over to Green Paratroopa. We are scoreless through 3 innings. Nothing here. I think both teams have had a hit. I don't want to say that they haven't had a hit, but right now it is pretty tidy. Already at the top of the 4th. Nexva, who is a proclaimed Luigi Knights fan. Dark Bones, will he like this one? Deep to right center it is. Grabbed by Yellow Pianta at the wall. Stays scoreless. Join our Discord, folks. I'm putting in the chat. 15 of you in here. We love to keep in contact with you and give you a little bit more conversation and updates about the league when our next games are. Next game day is a full game day on Thursday. Then we will not be back until the following Friday in the month of June for a split game day. So a little bit of a break. If I feel like it, I'll maybe throw an extra game day on Sunday. But I think I like where we're at. We'll just kind of see how I'm feeling. But again, Thursday's the only this upcoming Thursday, full game day. That's the only game day you're going to get this upcoming week. We're headed on vacation. So very happy about that. 2-out single for Green Magic Koopa here. Top of the 4th, like I said, has been locked down. But hey, here's somebody that's finally been able to hit homers. He's got 6 now this season. This is a nice dinger. Going to be in the left center field. Green Magic Koopa turning for 3rd. Will he get to home? Try to get it over to Pianta. He'll stay there, and that's a double for Fire Hammer Bro, which will bring up Green Shy Guy, who lined out earlier to end the inning. This is a contact hit, and it is grabbed by Yellow Magic Koopa. Bad timing here, honestly, for the Luigi Knights. Scoreless halfway through. 17 of you are in here right now watching baseball in the SSSL. Right on the left edge for strike 1. Again, Warrior Muscles are 9-3. One of the best team in the league, period. Luigi Knights are battling for a playoff spot. Top 6 out of 12 teams make the playoff. Number 1 and number 2 get a first-round bye. 3 through 6 play in a 3-game or best of 3 wild card series. That will be in July. 6-3 for the second. And, just past Green Magic Koopa. I thought that'd be the 3rd. He gave it a hop. But Wario will be aboard here after lining out, I think, to start the day. Now Parker. In a scoreless game, takes strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on the ground. We are scoreless through 4. We've seen a lot of shutouts. 4 shutouts, or take that back. We've seen some blowouts tonight. Our last game was the closest we've been. It was 9-6. It was a comeback that was just not enough by Bowser Jr. This is a much different game. We are finally seeing a close one here tonight. It's 0-0, and I'm not surprised. A 2-run game, and it came down to the last inning between these two teams. I am not shocked that we are in the same sort of situation again here. Top of the 5th, line out already. So now Green Toe, can he find anything? Strike 1 on him. Both these pitchers might go all the way, honestly, tonight. At least get to the 6th, I think. But we never know. It's still the top of the 5th. Green Toe gets aboard. Nexva says, dude, my heart can't take this tension. I know. It's tense right now. Feels quiet. It's where the ghouls and the ghosts come to play baseball. Green Paratroopa. It will just get there. Green Paratroopa, good one. Watch out. Green Toad is thrown out. Green Toad is way out of position, and they throw him out again at first. That is the end of 4.5. Still nothing tough there. Good defense, though. I mean, both these defenses are playing incredibly well. Here's Yellow Magic Koopa. This is going to be over the head of Green Critter. That is a leadoff single with nobody out. Yellow Magic Koopa averaged 500 coming to this. Now here's Fire Hammer Bro. Take strike one. It's fire on fire. Can you fight fire with fire? Fire Hammer Bro for Wario Muscles has 7 homers, but he's going to be down 0-2 here. The 0-2 pitch is swung on, and it is grabbed by Green Critter. Double play. Man, the defense is so good here tonight. Defense and pitching, immaculate, but something's got to give here. 2 outs now. Brings up Red Noki, who has been not great, only 4 hits as a Wario Muscle. She got traded from Yoshi's 4 for 25. The 0-1. This is up in the air. It's pretty decent hit for Red Noki, but it is not going to be an out. That is 5 innings of scoreless baseball in the SSSL. I don't think this has ever happened. We normally have at least 1 run by now. It is nothing after 5 here in the mansion. Anybody that's watched this league knows that this is an offensive league. I mean, this is a game that is predicated on runs, hitting balls deep, you know, scoring runs. We got nothing right now. Darkbones, can he change that? Darkbones doesn't have a homer this year, but he sure as hell has a lot of hits. That is Darkbones' at least 34th hit of the year. Now we got Mitch. Mitch has had 2 homers this year. 467. Runners on first and second. This is the best chance Luigi's had all day long. That's going to get in the gap. Luigi is going to take the lead off of a Mitch double. Darkbones is looking to go home, but he stays at third, and they have nobody out here. They are trying to beat the #1 team in the league again. And they look like they could do it. My goodness. Does Luigi just have Wario's number this season? Green Magic Koopa deep to center. Is this enough for a sac fly potentially? It could be. Darkbones is tagging up, going for home. It is 2-0, not in time. Nice stuff here for Luigi. And this top of the 6th. Great stuff from this team. Wario getting tired. You can't say he's had a bad day. He's had a pretty good day, but just a little bit of a leak here. Now Fire Hammer Bro. Can he maybe drive something over the fence? 0-1. Contact swing in the gap. But Mitch does not run. Mitch stays at second. I think he was a little bit worried about going to third, and I actually think I like that move from him. I think he might have gotten thrown out. That is it for Wario. Still a very solid effort. Now the best pitcher in the league. Yellow Magic Koopa trying to come in and finish the game. Green Shy Guy has killed 2 innings for this team already. Will he kill a third? He will not. It's in the gap. Mitch is trying to go for home. He will be home. Green Shy Guy with a double. It's 3-0 Luigi Knights. Unbelievable stuff here. Even Green Shy Guy is finding something. His 12th hit of the year, only 4 RBIs. But could be another upset of the best team in the league. Now Green Critter. No homers for this team. Maybe it's his time. Oh, strike one took it. Runners on second and third. This could be a huge way. This is big insurance, folks. I tell you what. Swung on deep to left field, but it just pulls foul on the off speed. Tough to time up. 0-2 here. Star pitch again. It is swung on, and it is in right field. 4-0. At the plate, Green Shy Guy gets tagged out. He gets tagged out. Tried to be a little bit too aggressive there, and Red Noki got him. But that's okay. They didn't need any more. They still got 4, and they have 1 more out in this inning. Yellow Magic Koopa, the best pitcher in the league, is done for the day. Miguel says somebody's a happy owner. That's Mitch. Mitch has got to be a happy owner. I don't think he's in the chat. Maybe he's watching. I don't know. But he's got to be happy with how his team is doing right now in the top of the 6th. 4-0. Luigi Knights at home. Green Toad fly to center field. That will be the inning. What an inning it was from the Luigi Knights. After 5 scoreless innings, they put up 4 in a big way. And now the Warrior Muscles only have 6 outs to respond. Next was just a super fan of Luigi Knights, he says. I know Gary. Gary is, he's been sleeping. My dog has been sleeping over here by the chair. He made it through 4 games. I'm going to have to take him out on the next break. But 0-2, swung on, grabbed by Green Critter. Oh. 1 out. Nice grab by Green Critter. This could be huge. Talk about the context of the season. This is somebody you wanted to beat again. They're so tough. But Luigi just has their number. That is a line out to short. That is 2. Firehammer Bro has put up quite the performance again tonight. Yellow Toad trying to keep it alive. He will for now. Mitch got it. Oh, man. Did Mitch try to get him out there at first? That would have been fucking wild. Miguel says if they lose and you win, meaning me, the Birdo Bows would jump to number 1. That is completely true. We could be the first team to get to 10 wins. But that's going to get in the shallow right field over the head of Green Critter. So watch out. It's not done yet. That is it for Firehammer Bro. Good effort. Really good stuff. No earned runs. Now Luigi can come in to close. And I think this is a good spot for him. 7.84 ERA, but he's had to pitch a lot of games. Only lasts about 2 innings. He only needs to get 1 out here. And he's unable to get Wario out. Oh, and it's off of Mitch's glove. That's 1. The power ball will help out. It's now 4-2. Safe at home is Yellow Pianta. Oh, man. Hold on here, folks. Wario Muscles trying to stage a late game comeback. With 2 outs here in this inning as well, they beat Bowser Jr. on the last strike of the game with a single that turned into a 2 RBI single. Can they do the magic again against Luigi here? Parker at the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 is on the ground. That will be a 6-3. They get 2. They cut the lead. But only 1 inning remains here. And somehow, some way, the Luigi Knights are in the lead. Can they add anything on top of it? It's always scary when you're playing the Muscles. They know how to score. You love to see their better section of the lineup with Luigi and Dark Bones add on. This is Green Paratroopa. Toadsworth's in trying to close. Toadsworth tends to come in the closing spot and do pretty well. A lot of people have a hard time timing him up, but not Green Paratroopa. He times him up well and gets on first with nobody out. Now here is Luigi. Luigi looking to go deep here maybe. Luigi does not have a homer, I want to say, this year. This is not going to be a homer. It will not get down either. It's a fly out to right. Miguel says, I'm a big fan of your Birdo Bows. I appreciate that. I've got a hat. I've got a hat over there in the corner. Maybe I'll throw it on for the last game. Dark Bones! Deep to left field! Will it get over the wall? Will they grab it? They will just in time. Oh, man, I thought that'd get over. But Green Paratrooper retreats to first, and that's 2 out. They'll have 1 more out to add any insurance here at the mansion. That was up towards the sky, but it was just grabbed in time by Yellow Toad. Boy, oh boy. This is going to be some kind of bottom of the 7th here, folks, in the SSSL, the Super Slugger Sim League. Mitch swings on this one. It's a line drive. That is 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Luigi won 4-2 in the last meeting. Will it be deja vu? Or will the Wario Muscles find a way to come back and get to 10 wins? This is Yellow Magic Koopa. Take strike 1. Luigi trying to get the save here. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 here. We go tornado pitch. No, we won't. Off speed. It curved outside, but Yellow Magic Koopa was sitting on it. And so now we have 1 out. There we go. Firehammer Bro figured out how to walk around, and now you got Firehammer Bro for Wario. Has 7 homers this year. Can he tie the game? If it's a homer, we tie it up here in the 7th. This is a high ball, high fly ball, deep to left, but it looks like they're going to be there. And that is one. That's a huge out. Talk about somebody you needed to get out. Fire Hammer Bro was one of them. And you don't have the Piantas up until these guys get through. It's the Nokis. Red Noki's been bad this year. Red Noki is going to line out, and the Luigi Knights are going to win the season series against the #1 team in the league. An unbelievable game from them. Deja vu at Luigi Mansion. The final score, the second time around, is Luigi 4 and Wario 2. Absolutely massive win for a 6-6, now 7-6 team trying to get to the playoffs. How about that? Wow. Close game, 5 scoreless innings, great defense. We expected that from both of these teams. What an inning there in the top of the 6th from Luigi Knights. Scrappy team, they get it done. Ouija time. Good night from the mansion, says Nexfa, Luigi Knights' biggest fan. We got one more game tonight. It is Birdo at Waluigi at Wario City. Waluigi, one of the worst teams in the league. They got to figure out a way to put it together against Birdo, because Birdo bows smoke teams. Let's see if my bows can win in the final game of the night. Come on back. Welcome back to the Triple SL, the craziest baseball league on the internet. Of course, as always, don't go anywhere. At the end of the game, at the end of the night, this last game, our sixth game of the night, we will have the live standings and, of course, take a look at what might happen on game day number 14 coming up on Thursday. Thursday is going to be our next full game day, all 6 games. Then we'll have a break, and we'll come back the following week with a split game day. Of course, Waluigi Spitballs need to win right now, and they gave up one. Lost by, they were up 6, gave it up, lost 8-7 at DK Jungle and at the Diddy Monkeys. And now their season feels just out of reach. Doesn't have to be, mathematically it's not, but when you have one of the worst run differentials in the league, on top of that, you cannot find ways to keep the wins that you have and stay in ball games. And you're facing one of the most daunting lineups in the league in the Triple SL, the Berto Bows, the 2, 3, and 4 spots. And now the number 1 home run hitter. Bowser might have had 2 tonight. If he had 2, it would have passed King K. Rool, but I think he's tied with King K. Rool, who had 17. And folks, King K. Rool had 5 home runs last week, 14 RBI. That is one of the most daunting lineups you can face. Green Critter has 35 hits. Miguel. There's my hat. There we go. Berto Bows, baby. I try to be impartial, but, I had to put my Berto Bows hat on. Why not? Yeah. Berto Bows, man. I mean, Red Critter, Green Critter, King K. Rool, they've combined for 32 home runs. And they have probably over about 86 RBI this year. And they're all slugging over 1,000. So that is the test is laid out. Miguel saying, let's go Berto Bows. What have I always said? Petey's got to show up. Brown Critter's got to show up for them. And you have to find a way to stop them defensively. They have a good outfield, at least to start. But if you start throwing Red Yoshi in there, it screws up the outfield a little bit. Could get out of hand. But never know. We have to play the game to find that out. We start with Berto. Berto Bows, their lineup. Again, Dark Bones. This is his 3rd game for this side. Dark Bones pretty much going into this game. He's only played 2 games as a member of the Berto Bows, but he's 7 for 9 with 5 hits and an RBI. Great way to start and debut for this team. He's in left. Berto pitching again. She's one of the better in the league. She's best at whip, only allowing 1.4 hits per inning. Walk hits per inning. That is very impressive. Red Magic Koopa, also not too bad. Has been a little bit worse lately. Just hasn't really been able to have the same distance, but overall still pitches just about as much as Berto does. So, yeah, there's that. Again, ERA 5.15 for Berto, 4.65 Red Magic Koopa. Rest of the lineup is the same, 2, 3, 4. Always tough. Now Waluigi. Waluigi is not pitching today. Note this change, folks. Note the change. It is Tim again, and I forgot to change this, so it is Tim again. One more time. So Tim pitching, Waluigi at shortstop. Everybody else is the same. And really, they need that 1, 2, 3 as well, which we would have thought on paper that would have been a really difficult top of the order. But Waluigi, Brown Critter, Petey Piranha, they've been all right. It's not that they're bad. Brown Critter, 537. Petey Piranha, only 413. Waluigi even has a better average than him, 467. But 6 home runs, 15 RBIs for Petey. Again, only change being Tim pitching for a 2nd straight night. And then Waluigi will likely be back in Game 14. That is that. This is our final game of the night here. Berto at Waluigi. Can they continue to take care of business? And now, with Wario losing, can Berto jump to the number 1 spot with their 10th win of the year, the first team to do so? They got to get through this team. Let's find out if they do. Final game of the night. Stick around. We'll have the standings afterwards. It's Waluigi who drew the away spot. Let's get it on here at Wario City at night once again. First pitch for Berto, and it's a nice contact hit, but not really too hard for Dark Bones there in left field. Brings up Brown Critter. That's strike 1 on Brown Critter. Again, very solid addition to the team. I think he's really pulled it together and has more home runs than even Petey Piranha. I think Petey Piranha has been the main disappointment. Even though he's had some contributions, you really thought he would contribute a little bit more. He gets on, and now here's Petey Piranha, who's hit homers in this stadium before, but swing and a miss. Strike 1 on that one. Didn't know where it was going to be. Suction pitch here from Birdo. She has 6 strikeouts this year. Could it be a 7th if she used another one? She doesn't have another one. On the ground for the 6-4-3 double play, and Petey continues to struggle. That is the end of that. Gets him out quickly. Here we go. Is it the greatest show on dirt? Dark Bones. Green Critter. King K. Rool. First pitch swung on over the head of Waluigi. Let's start it off with a single here for the Birdo Bows. Again, the hitting for this team overall is just ridiculous. They average 510. Green Critter has 7 home runs this year and 35 hits. Overall, as a team, they are second in hitting average with 510. They slug 792. This is going to get into the hands of Purple Toad, though, so Green Critter is unable to help out. Brings up, though, King K. Rool. 5 home runs, 17 on the year, 5 in the last game. Tim, though, had a little bit of a better outing the last time we saw him. This is not going to be down. It'll get down in front of Purple Toad, but it won't be a homer. But King K. Rool is 6 for 6. Is 7 in a row. So RBI opportunity. Red Critter has certainly came in to clean up the mess and has had 8 homers himself this year. Contact swing. It gets down and the bases are going to be loaded here. For me, I've had 2 homers. I had 1 in the last game, I want to say. So now can I bat anybody home here? Again, when we're looking at Waluigi's team, I want to look at what Tim's last outing was. I thought it was a little bit better generally. Pitched 5 1/3. The 0-1 on me. Swung on the ground. In the gap. Let's start off the scoring. And there's a boo item. Make it 2-0. I'll have a single, a 2 RBI single. Tim had 5 1/3 in his last game against Diddy with 5 earned runs. That was good for a 6.56 in the game in the ERA category. But overall, this year, his ERA has been bad. I've said that. He has a 12-12 ERA, 7 games, 17 in the 3rd pitch. Now, Red Shy Guy has been thinking about going yard this year. He's had a couple close ones. This is on the edge of the bat. It will not get down, though. That's 2 out. Tagging up for the plate. Easily thrown out. Double play. Good double play from the Spitballs there to limit the damage. 2-0 Bows here after 1. A little bit too greedy. Again, some of the base runners tonight have been a little bit too anxious to get home. And tried for that one, but not in time. Good throw, Purple Toad, who has just been a solid part of this team. Tim, though, grounds it out. But Purple Toad had he had a homer, and he's had some big plays out in center field this year. Even in the last game against Diddy. 0-1 Birdo, suction pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is swung on, and it will get down in front of Dark Bones. That's a nice single for Red Yoshi. 9 for 39 coming into this. His 10th hit of the year. Good stuff for Red Yoshi. Still only batting .231. But, hey, that's something. 10 hits. That's not bad. Good to get across that line. Purple Toad flies out to right here for the 2nd. And Purple Toad had 1 homer. Team overall has a not bad 16 homers. Again, that's not terrible. But this is going to be a lineup from Blue Yoshi. That's 2 innings with nothing. For the Spitballs, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. It's got Birdo, Gray Shy Guy, and Red Magic Koopa. And even Birdo can hit homers. Really, anybody on this team can find some sometimes. 6 players out of the 9 have found homers this year. Birdo on the ground. Nice single for her. She's averaging .535, by the way, folks. That is pretty surprising even to me. I didn't expect her to do anything like that. Gray Shy Guy, though. Oh, it's just past Waluigi. It's short there. And Gray Shy Guy, with his 18th hit of the year, averaging .386, is going to have 2 on with nobody out for Red Magic Koopa here. Take strike 1. Tim, got to try and get out of this section here. Don't want to let anything up. Red Magic Koopa with a drive, but it's foul. Pretty foul. Off towards the Happy and Funny store. The 0-2 pitch is going to be off the glove of Brown Critter. He's had some of those happen this year. And an error by Brown Critter means the bases are loaded for Dark Bones. Strike 1 on him. We haven't really seen him go power this year. Will he go power here? No, he line drives it. That was not a great hit. Just didn't time that up well, unfortunately, for Dark Bones here. Great grab this time, kind of redeeming himself as Brown Critter, and so there's 2 out. Brings up Green Critter, though. He had a tough first stab at in this game, but always dangerous. 0-1. It's going to be over the plate. This is going to get towards the wall. Will it get over? No, it hits the wall. But that keeps the inning alive. It'll be a double. That is an RBI double for Green Critter. It's 3-0. Line drive. That wall is so shallow there. It gets Berto home. I almost thought it might stay over, but it does get down. Nice double for Green Critter, his 4th of the year. King K. Rool, the home run leader. He could get the lead back if he hits one here. Bowser tied him earlier tonight in the 7-0 shutout of DK. The 0-1 pitch, star swing is swung on. It's going to not be a homer, but it's another single. King K. Rool with an RBI. He's there in time. The 45th RBI of the year by King K. Rool makes this a 4-0 game. Here we go. Red Critter now. Can he find something? Big drive left field, but a little bit off the edge of the bat there. Fly out. It's coming 2 at a time. 2 + 2 is 4. It's a 4-0 game here. Waluigi Spitballs have some of their lesser part of the order here, but you still have a good red Koopa who bats .432. Green Noki even. 294 is okay, but I wish he was doing a little bit better than that. Blue Yoshi is honestly a surprising 250. I thought he was batting even better than that. Deep drive here by Red Koopa at the wall. It's grabbed by Dark Bones. Green Noki now. Blue Yoshi is the only person on the Waluigi Spitballs without an RBI this year. Even Green Noki has 2. It's a nice single for her with 1 out. Brings up Waluigi. I wouldn't hate seeing him use one of those L swings here. It's going to be a line drive. Nice into the gap between short and third. So you got 2 on here. Hold on. This is a good spot for the Waluigi Spitballs. Brown Critter has 7 homers this year. Can Berto get him out? Not an easy spot. The 0-1 is swung on. Line drive past Green Critter. They could have a run here. It's at the wall. Green Noki's going for home with the buddy throw. Buddy throw at the plate. Close play. Safe at the plate. That's a run. Barrels through King K. Rool somehow. Does Green Noki. Momentum must have worked in her favor. And it's 4-1. Good stuff there from the Spitballs. That's a nice way to respond. Now, Petey Piranha has 6 home runs. He struggled at parts of the year. But maybe he can find one now. Deep to right field. Are we going to get there in time? We will. Red Critter robs it. But it's a sac fly. It's 4-2. Huge rob there by Red Critter in right. He was moved somewhere a couple games into the season into right field. He was at short. Or pardon me, he was at second. But instead, that's a great rob from him in right field. Great combo there. 2 out. On the ground in the gap by Tim. Good hit from Tim. Pal ball knocks me dead on my ass. And now Brown Critter's got the third. Hold on here. Waluigi Spitballs are trying to get a little rally here to catch back up. Red Yoshi at the plate. 9 for 39. This is a good contact hit, but it is straight again. The Dark Bones ends the inning. They get 2 back here. Nice match. After 2.5, it is 4-2. I'm back up with Red, Shy Guy, and Berto. Again, folks, make sure to follow us on TikTok, here on YouTube. We post shorts and highlights from the games here on YouTube. And then Twitch as well, if you choose to follow on Twitch, if that's what you're feeling. My personal Twitch. I also would like to stream some other stuff there every once in a while. Especially as college football. NCAA college football on PS5 and Xbox. Coming out in July. This is Red Shy Guy here with 1 out. Red Shy Guy 18 for 44, the 409. That's on the ground, though. It's going to be 4-3 for the second. Brings up Berto. Strike 1 on her. And put the pad back under Standing for 6 games, folks, is sometimes be a lot. Especially I stood a lot today at the game, at the Nebraska game for 2 hours. So Birdo's going to get this one down. It's a good single for her with 2 out. And Grayshaw, guy who did have a hit earlier, maybe he can keep the inning alive. Bottom of the third, 4-2 here for the away team. Nice contact over the head of Brown Critter. That's going to get Birdo maybe the third here. Grayshaw guy 2 for 2 tonight. 17 of you are watching the last game of the night. If you come in late here by chance, make sure you try and follow us. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell on YouTube. Make sure you don't miss us. We want you to stay and watch all the games if you can. 0-1 here. Red Magic Koopa! This is a deep ball. To the wall. It is gone. It's over their head. Cannot get to it in time. Red Magic Koopa with his second of the year. Nice ball from him right on the edge of the bat. The sweet spot on the scepter. And it's now 7-2. That's going to be that here for Tim. Waluigi is going to come in response. Again, Tim, I just think that he needs to not pitch. I think you got to restructure this team a little bit. I would personally turn his jersey purple and put him out in right field and make Red Yoshi the second starter because it's not working with Tim. It's just not working. That's going to be a fly out, pop out in the infield to end it. After 3, it's 7-2 here. Birdo Bows continuing to show why they might be the greatest show on dirt in the SSSL. Miguel saying Yoshi low-key sold on that one. He definitely did. Yoshi sold hard there. Did not hustle that ball. I think that's the reason why this team's 4-8. You need to have hustle in every spot. Got to still come in fresh like you want to win. Like you want to win the league. Still trying to win a championship. The SSSL crown. The first ever SSSL crown. Strike 1 here. Bunting here for Blue Yoshi, advancing the runner. Does. It's a sack bunt. Not terrible. I don't think it's aggressive enough personally, but I understand it. You got Red Koopa up now. Especially with this section of the order, I actually don't hate it because you're not looking. They're going to get singles, so maybe you can get Toad in a good spot here. Maybe get a run, sneak a run where maybe you wouldn't expect it. 0-2, though, on Red Koopa. Suction pitch. Swing and a miss. He is spun out and struck out of this inning. That's going to be it for Birdo here. I really wish you would have continued to pitch, but Red Magic Koopa is going to come in and take the other half of this. Most of the time, these two can do it. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Birdo did not stay in the game here. 0-1 on Green Noki. Yeah, I don't know why she pulled herself there. On the ground. Well, she get the third out here. After 4. Good stuff here. Head to the bottom of the 4th. And guess what? It is the brutal 2-3-4 section. St. Matrick on Twitch saying taken out after strikeout. Weird. I know. Weird is the correct word for that. Green Critter. Oh, he got a bit jammed in on there, and Tim's got him. Nice play. You heard the sound off of his bat there. It didn't sound very good. Kind of a weird sound. King K. Rule. No homers today. He had 5 in the last one. Deep to center field. Will they get there in time? It is gone again. Homer. His 18th of the year, he retakes the lead in the home run category. Again, the Yoshis just not getting to these balls at all. They don't even want to try for it today. It is 8-2. Here's Red Critter. It's on the ground. The Critters have not been doing super well today. But hey, at least King K. Rule did it. St. Matrick saying Yoshi going to AAA, shaking my head. I know, Yoshi's team, Yoshi himself as a batter probably needs to go to AAA. I think he's getting a buff. He's getting a stat buff next year, folks. I'm just letting you know that right now. He's getting a stat buff. I line out for the third of the inning after 4. Solo shot from King K. Rule is all they got in the bottom of the 4th here. But hey, 8-2. I think all the Yoshis are getting a little boost, a little speed boost, a little something. I don't know. That's something I have to look at pretty close, folks, because that really changes up the face of the league a little bit, you know. So I really want to be careful about what kind of stat changes we make. But I am certainly interested in spicing things up for next season. I'm certainly thinking we're going to have a next season, especially because we got 17 of you who've been pretty solidly watching this game tonight. We've had a nice, steady little trickle in. And make sure, folks, join our Discord. Last time I'm going to promote it tonight. Brown Critter again at the wall. We rub it again at the wall. Man, Waluigi's been having some shots out there tonight. But this defense has been good. They let up the least amount batting average-wise to players this year to other opposing teams. About 400. That shows you why right there. Dark Bones hustling too. Here is Petey Piranha. Had a look at one. Had a swipe at one earlier. This is a fast line drive to the left. The TR1 noob. Luckily, I caught up with this series to witness this live. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. 6-4-3. Get him out of here. We head to the bottom of the fifth. TR1 noob. Yeah, all of our replays, folks, of every single game week are in the live section on my YouTube. And I will try to, it's a lot. I'm thinking about getting somebody to help me with the 1 hour cuts. I almost have game week 6 done. But this week could be a good week for me to get caught up. So I'm really going to try and focus on getting caught up with the 1 hour highlight cuts. It's going to be lined out there to Tim. Miguel saying you really have the best team in the league, bro. I certainly hope so. We're on the way to being the best team with the best record in the league. Tim, though, nice turn there. 6-3 right before the green shell. You got Gray Shy Guy here. Bottom of the fifth, 8-2. Birdo Bows are in control here, looking to get to 10 wins. Be the first team in this league to do so. Line drive off of the back of Brown Critter, but luckily Red Yoshi that time is there to make the grab. That is 5, 8-2, 6-run game. 2 more tries here for the Spitballs to turn it around. It is Tim, Yoshi, and Purple Toad. Strike one here. Line drive to Green Critter. Tim came into this game averaging 349, and that's probably about where he was. He had maybe 1 hit or 2, but been about like that. Red Yoshi! Deep to center field. That's a fast one. Will he even rob it? Oh, we will. Oh, that's brutal. I thought Red Yoshi would get his 2nd homer of the year. Only batting .231. God, we have to deny him of that, too. And there's 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Brings up Purple Toad, who's been solid, really, actually pretty solid for this team, batting .550. Is the best average hitter on this team, but the team only averaging .395. It's going to get him down, though. Add another one, his 23rd hit of the year. He even had a couple triples, too. And he has 1 homer. Now Blue Yoshi. Pretty rough. 250. Batting .250 with 2 outs here. Miguel said, I know you lost to Waro, but what were the other 2 losses? One was a bad one to Bowser Jr., as that's a ground out. We are headed to the bottom of the 6th. Birdo Bows are so in control of this one right now. Miguel, it was to Luigi at the start of the season. Luigi shut us out on the. We were on the road. It was a 4-0 game there. And look at that, Luigi at home, winning another one tonight. Red Magic Koopa had a homer earlier. He will not have one here. Ground out 6-3. But yeah, going back to the standings here, I kind of want to look at how Luigi's done at home this year. They lost a few. They've lost a good number of them. Oh, no. Let me go back. That's the wrong one. Dark Bones for his first of the year. It will be. Dark Bones has his first homer as a Birdo Bow. He's putting his hands up in the air, jiggling them bones around like he just don't care, baby. He can't even believe it. 9-2. He has a smile just permanently stuck on his face. He's that shocked. That is it. Bring in Green Noki. That's it for Waluigi here. Green Noki, I don't know how often she pitches, folks, but I don't know if I would like Green Noki against the 2-3-4 of the Birdo Bows. Oh, like her curve, though. I like some of the balls she's throwing here. 0-2. Off speed. It is past Brown Critter, and that's going to get over to Blue Yoshi and left. So here it comes. King K. Rool, 18 homers. Can he make it 19 here? That is absolutely launched, but they might get there in time here at the wall. No, they don't have the buddy chemistry. It's gone. 2-run shot. absolutely nuked again. 11-2. Yoshi's have been tough tonight. Red Critter! This was just uncatchable. This is absolutely uncatchable. Goodbye. Red Critter with his 9th of the year. You were never going to get that one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter if they were there on time. You were never getting that. Red Critter 9th of the year. This game is all but out of reach. 12-2. Greenoki's going to go crawl into her shell a little bit here. Unfortunate spot for her to be put in. I'm up. Take strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. This is on the ground. That'll be the second out. Nice job, Tim. Tim has really been putting some people out, though, at short tonight. Gotta say. Good, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the live standings at the end of this game. Error there gets Red Shy Guy aboard even with 2 outs. Caden says, has a me ever been struck out? Why, yes, you have struck out as a me one time. This is going to get down into right field. That is going to get Red Shy Guy to third. Let's see who else has struck out as a me. Andrew has struck out twice. Parker once. Eli once. And Gray Shy Guy. Purple Toe gets there. That will finally end it. 12 runs tonight for the Birdo Bows. Another solid evening from them. They only have to get through 3 outs to clinch their 10th victory of the year. And Dave has struck out once. Yeah, Caden probably shouldn't have asked. I come in to try and close the game out. I've been doing that lately. I seem to come in every once in a while and pitch for a little while. My ERA through 5 2/3 is 7.41. Not amazing, but hey, you don't need amazing. You just need 3 outs. Mostly it's Red Magic Koopa and Birdo, who put together another solid effort tonight. Only 2 earned runs between them. They're down to their last out. Birdo Bows are 1 out away from being the first team to 10 wins in the Triple SL. It's the captain, Waluigi. It is a star swing for him. It is going to be on the ground and in the gap. Nice job, Waluigi. Good hit from him to add to the stats. Does bring up Brown Critter here. You have an opportunity to cut the lead. The run differential is not great to begin with, though. Doesn't matter too much, but 0-1 for Brown Critter. Swung on, line drive. Ball game, folks. Birdo Bows are now 10-3, and they are the #1 team in the league after Wario lost to Luigi tonight 4-2. Final score from Wario City. It's Birdo 12, Waluigi 2. And folks, now I will input this specific result, and we're going to take a look at the live standings here right now. As we pull it up, folks, let's take a look at the standings. After 13 game days with 9 to go, Birdo Bows at 10 wins. I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us. Birdo Bows, as you can see right there, they are on top. Thanks to that win there, the Wario Muscles are still second. They have the run differential and head-to-head. GG's. Thanks, Miguel, for the support. But there you go, 10 wins. 130 runs, second only to Mario, who, of course, put up 21 tonight. Daisy third, Mario fourth at 8-5. Now you got the Diddy Monkeys and Luigi Knights at 7-6, and they actually both are now in a playoff spot. Bowser Jr. losing in a bit of a close one. They had a late drive against Daisy, but unable to win that one 9-6. So 3 teams at 7-6. Everybody else is a bit on the outside. Bowser taking a big step, but all those teams that were 4-8, 4 of them out of the 5 lost another one. So it does not help. But let's take a look. You never know. We got next week coming up on Thursday, folks. That's our next game day. It's Waluigi at Wario. It's the battle for Wario City #2. Wario took care of business last time. I have no reason to expect that Wario can't take care of business this time as well. But coming off of a loss, you never know. Diddy at home against Yoshi. Yoshi. Again, they really are looking for when they got absolutely spanked tonight in a shutout. Tomorrow, 21-0. Maybe an opportunity to recover for them. Then we look at the third game there. Speaking of a team that would like to recover from a big loss to Mario, that's Bowser Jr. They can win. They can maybe jump They would split the season series. They still need a lot of help in the run differential, but man, that could be really huge when it comes to towards the end of the season. If Mario starts dipping a little bit, you would really like to see Bowser Jr. Get that win and split the series. That gives him a big chance. Luigi trying to continue this good momentum. They got blown out the last time by Bowser at the mansion. They play at Bowser, who just shut out DK tonight. Daisy Flowers, can they win against DK in the jungle this time? DK Wilds had a lead at the beginning of the first inning, and that was evaporated quickly. Daisy Flowers looking to continue their nice run this season. Finally, the Peach Monarchs are at Yoshi Park, where the Birdo Bows are undefeated at home, and the Peach Monarchs have an uphill climb. Not going to be easy for them, and of course, you'll have to find out what happens the next time we're on our broadcast, which is Thursday. Probably closer to a regular time here, folks. It could be early, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be 6 o'clock again. 5:30 to 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. The best way to figure out is to follow us all of these different social media platforms and join our Discord to keep up with us through the week. Until the next time we see you for game day number 14 out of 22, I'm Alec Rome saying thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye for now.